Everyone says they're working on themselves, but let's be honest. Most people aren't growing. They're just rebranding laziness as healing, fear as boundaries, and comfort as self-love. So tonight, we're asking, is growth actually real? Shit. One more time, please. So tonight, we're asking, is growth actually rare? And are most people lying to themselves about wanting it? This is What Do You Mean By That? Now let's get uncomfortable.
I've made that mistake. My whole life was my ex-boyfriend.
Red wine offers potential benefits like protecting heart health.
I just have to put it out there. I just want everyone's opinions.
Every man on the planet wants to fuck me.
I don't know if I can say the word, but like anal.
Hello and welcome to What Do You Mean By That? The safe place for unsafe opinions. I'm your host Josiah, and I'm here to challenge ideas, question assumptions, and get people to say the things they usually wouldn't. But before all of that, my guests are going to introduce themselves.
Hi, my name is Dia, and I go by dialavaud, which is my artist name. I am an artist from North London.
Thank you.
Okay. Hello, my name is Kish. I'm 22. I'm a physiotherapy graduate last year summer. And yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm just Kyra, and I'm from Essex.
Thank you very much. Now, we're going to start a little differently today. I'm just going to go straight in with the question. Now, be honest. Is independence about freedom or is it about control?
I feel like it's freedom because once you have that independence in terms of doing what you want to do for yourself, whether it be if you have a certain goal you want to achieve, you would the reasons why you want to achieve that goal is for the freedom that comes within that goal.
Yeah.
The freedom of the relief that you'd feel. So I truly believe that happiness is a freedom.
Yeah. Okay. Kish, what do you think?
I don't think freedom and control are like that dissimilar if you think about it, because freedom is essentially the amount of control you have over your own life anyways. So obviously having that independence basically means having control over what you can and can't do, or over what you want to do when you want to do it type thing. So I think they're the same.
Mm-hmm. Kyra,
I think it's both, you know. You have your freedom and you have the full control of your whole entire life, I feel like. I feel like people that don't have any independence, it's a long life for you. I feel like it's a long life for you because I think that's really important when you're independent and you're not relying on others or anything. I think that's a really important life skill that everyone needs, to be fair. If you don't, it's a bit long. It's very long. Very long.
Would you ever submit to somebody, whether financially or emotionally, if you didn't have to?
What a question. No. Never. I don't think anyone should.
But you know what it is? I agree with that, but at the same time, I think it depends on like the definition of submit. Because a lot of people see submit as like, oh yeah, you're in 100% control of like my life. But I'd say, well, I'm a Christian, so like biblically speaking, I think submit kind of means kind of accept that someone else, maybe like the husband in the scenario, might be like the leader. So not that your viewpoints are completely like irrelevant now, but like you have them, but at the same time you kind of let him make the final decisions. Yeah.
I feel like fully submitting though, it's scary, isn't it?
It is, but at the same time I feel like that's part of what makes a relationship kind of healthy. Obviously, as long as there's no like toxicity, he's not being abusive or like anything like that. But at the same time, like there needs to be some sort of order, if that makes sense. So yeah, as long as he's not abusing that power that he has, I don't really see a problem with it.
In terms of like relationship dynamics, do you agree that the man should have the power?
I feel like both, I'm speaking a lot, but I feel like both men and women have power in their own different ways, if that makes sense. Like, but at the same time, men and women, we're equal, but we're not the same. We have our own roles we have to play in relationships, in parenthood, in like marriage, stuff like that. And I feel like if one person has complete power, the other person's kind of like shy and they can't fulfill their own role as well as they should. So the relationship is eventually gonna like die out. Like they don't have their own voice, they don't have their own personality.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Dio, when it comes to independence, who do you think shows more independence in a relationship?
I think both should. Both should show independence, because I feel like when you're in a relationship, you once had separate lives. So it's like it's important to know when to come together and know when to have time apart, whether that be spending time with your family.
Yeah.
They've got their own family as well. I feel like on both sides there should be some sort of independence, because if you depend on someone for a lot of things, you won't be able to live your life.
Yeah.
Because you'll be depending on them for almost everything that you need. It comes from them. Versus when you've got your own independence and that person's got their own independence, that's when the relationship can flourish.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I agree. Kyra, same question.
I think, yeah, it's important. I think people that don't have the independence and they're together, when times get tough, which they do, you're both going to feel it drastically, and it's going to make a drastic impact in both their lives.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that's really important. I think it's okay to have your separate lives, but then also have one that's built together, but you've always got that separate sort of life, you know?
Yeah.
Because when breakups come about, which they do, yeah, long day.
Yeah, I agree with
Long
like
day.
what both of these guys have said. Like I
Yeah.
feel like independence, or more so, I think a better word would be like individuality. Because
Yeah.
oftentimes in relationships, a lot of relationships, people are like, oh yeah, my man, like I can't do anything without him. So now, as Kyra said, like when that guy, not even like necessarily a breakup, but like say that guy's just not there for a week because of I don't know, work, whatever.
Yeah.
You have nothing about you because your whole personality kind of revolves around someone that's not you. So I think it's like important to like keep yourself, like keep your friends, keep the hobbies that you were doing, because yeah, like you need to be your own person when that other person, even when that person is around, you need to be your own person at the end of the day. Like you can't just be like a clone of your
Yeah.
partner. Obviously,
Yeah.
with time, your traits and stuff, you'll eventually like share
Rub
some
off.
traits. They'll rub off each other, but at the same time, it's very boring if there's two of the same person in the same relationship. So yeah.
I've made that mistake. My whole life was my ex-boyfriend. My whole entire life. Even it got very severe. There was a time I could not see him for about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
My nervous system broke down. I started to deteriorate really bad. And that's one massive lesson I learned when I was a teenager. This is about when I was at 18. And I'll always stand on that. It's very important. It wasn't no joke. It was a dark time for me. 2 weeks.
How did it get to that?
I think it's because I was so unhappy. Well, for me, I was so unhappy with my life, and I depended on him for all my emotions. Like my happiness came from him. If he was not next to me, like glued to me, in my skin, my separate life, my life was shit. I wasn't happy with it. But when I kind of just made him everything, my whole world, and when that was gone, I was deteriorating very bad. Very bad.
I actually, I've been through something similar, and one thing I've learned through that situation is to not put all your happiness into one person. And
Doesn't matter who it is, even like your mom, anyone. I feel like
Yeah.
you should come within. Always
I feel
within.
like that's the best life lesson I've ever learned.
Yeah.
You know, one thing I've clocked, oftentimes, especially with this question, is often girls that have that problem. Like guys don't have it, or maybe from personal experience.
True.
Yes,
But guys don't really have it as much. Not necessarily to say that guys don't care about their partners, whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like girls struggle to I don't know, have their own individuality once they get into a relationship. It's just this is my person now, and that's all that matters. Type thing.
See, I must say I agree with that, and I think with a lot of the women that I know, once they get into relationship, they start acting very different. Like, for example, like forgetting their friends exist. All their whole life literally just becomes their
My man.
partner.
Exactly,
Now,
literally.
that's not a bad thing. Obviously,
Yeah.
be about your partner. If that's the person you're with, obviously be happy to be with them, be proud to be with them. But as you've mentioned, it's important to have that individuality, to be able to be your own person outside of your partner. Because as Kyra learnt, once your partner's gone for a couple of weeks, it's peak for you.
It is. As guys, Josiah and Kish, why do you think, because I don't know, why do you think I've never known a guy, it's always girls, I mean, probably some guys like that, but why do you guys never get like that?
You know,
What is it? What do you think it is? Because I don't know.
I feel like from personal experience, it's always because I just have a lot of stuff going on anyways. Not necessarily bad
Yeah.
stuff, it's just like I have too much to worry about to just be like, oh yeah, I need to be like constantly thinking about my girl, constantly. Because more time, especially as a guy, there's obviously, well, I don't want to call them pressures, but let's say pressures for us to like provide, take the girl out, do this and that. So I'm like, if I'm now not functioning because I'm just thinking about my girl, I'm not going to be able to go to work. So that would just leave us in like bigger problems.
Yeah.
It's like a
Right.
self-sabotaging.
Yeah, so we kind of have to go out and like do stuff anyways to make sure the relationship is running.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
don't have time to be like, oh yeah, my girl's not talking to me. Like, why is this? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So from my perspective, I feel like when a man gets into a relationship, how do I put it? I think when a woman's in a relationship with a man, the woman relies on the man more, but men don't necessarily rely on their partner.
That's true still.
So, where, for example, women in relationships tend to rely on their partner financially, men don't have that. Men kind of, I guess, for moral support, that's where they would lean on their partner. But I think men also tend to either bottle things up or
Yeah.
go to their boys
100%.
to speak about things, talk shit about whatever it is. So I think, yeah, because of that, men don't really rely on women the same way that women rely on men. And I think that obviously plays a part into this question of, fuck me, even it's gone out of my head. The question of, okay, 1 second, all right.
I'm so sorry about that. Please.
That's all right.
I think I definitely rate this like a 6 out of 10. I actually don't like them that much. Yeah.
We've got
This
Kish
is
and
my
the
first time.
Magnums.
Magnum.
Obviously, no, don't get it twisted. It's not like I've never drunk, but like I've never had Magnums, isn't it? And everyone was like, oh yeah, Magnums are a great drink to have, but I'm having
It
it
is
now.
quite sickly, did you not think?
Yeah, like the aftertaste is a bit weird.
I remember
Yeah.
the first time I had it was my 18th birthday, but because I already did pre-drinks.
It probably tasted better now.
Like,
Right?
yeah, so I was already drunk.
They're
when I
strong, you know,
tasted
they're
it,
like
but-
15%, isn't it?
Yeah, 16.5.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
But when I first got like someone gave me the bottle, they were like, happy birthday. Opened the bottle and I just backed it.
What's your man's favourite drinks?
Some vodka.
When it comes to alcohol,
Yeah.
Vodka Sambuca.
Okay.
wine.
Oh, love a
Which
wine.
wine though?
Pink Moscats.
Yeah.
That's another thing I've never had that I want to try.
No, but you know what? The reason why I like wine, like I do like Magnum. I was gonna actually say Amaretto or Deserano, but at the moment I'm trying to stay away from like
Heavy
rum,
spirits.
vodka, yeah, like heavy spirits.
Yeah.
And wine has its own.
Wine makes me
beneficial-
depressed.
Does it actually? I love it, man.
And
It's
gin.
got antioxidants in it.
Bro, it makes me
Gin
feel like
makes
a bad
me
bee. I'm not even
severely
joking.
depressed.
Like,
Bad.
I remember I was with my boy like, at one of our female friends like houses, and we were just like drinking red wine. I mean rosé, sorry.
Ooh.
I felt so sexy. I don't know why. I was feeling myself. I was feeling myself.
Wine has its health benefits.
Really?
I can't believe that.
It
So.
does.
Like
Nah, because
what?
I feel depressed. I'm just like,
It does.
I've never heard of that.
I mean, the only thing I can think of,
Nah.
the only thing I can think of, because I do healthcare, is that with alcohol, people tend to become more social anyway. So like, I guess that's the only
That's
health
me.
benefit. Yeah,
It's-
literally.
The health benefits, cool. So the health benefits is within moderate, like within
not too
moderation.
much. Yeah.
Like within moderation. So what it says is red wine offers potential benefits like protecting heart health, through antioxidants and that lower bad cholesterol and reduce inflammation, plus supporting gut health, brain function,
Really?
and longevity.
They're moving like
I
Advanced
blow up
yogurt,
like a balloon when I'm
But-
I'm
online.
saying.
It says, however, these benefits can often be achieved through other healthy foods. So you don't need to drink wine.
Yeah.
They're even like it's yogurt, fam. I was like, what? Because more time they say moderation. That's probably like 1 glass a month.
Do you
Realistically.
think Red Bull and Sun Exotic taste nice together?
I've never tried.
Well, I'm about to now.
Fair enough.
What's my favorite drink is
Give us a review.
You love wine,
I don't drink wine like that.
Malibu.
I don't even like coconut.
Oh.
My
Wrong
favorite
person.
drink, my favorite spirit is probably Hennessy.
I hear it.
It's because you.
It's a typical
That's
black
a
man
rap-
spirit.
But I don't
Yeah,
really,
it
I don't
is.
really drink. I don't really drink
It's
it
a
that
rapper's
much
drink.
anymore. It's like Hennessy. That's a special occasion drink.
I've only had Hennessy once. Didn't really
I
like
hear
it.
it, man.
I remember the first time I drank Hennessy, I was 17, and that was on my friend's birthday.
No, me and Disaronno became best friends when I went abroad. I went more.
This one is
Oh, did
nice.
you?
Yeah.
The jump off.
No, we outside.
Oh.
We outside. I went that one. I'm going jump on Cancun though. in
I was
May.
so close to going last time it was on. Sister was pregnant. I said,
Bro, you should come. I'm going for like 7 days. It's gonna be lit still. It's gonna be
Can't
lit.
lie.
Love
I'm
it.
on that. We'll talk after that.
yeah, can we all go together?
I think we booked our flight for May 19th. Like we're doing like a monthly payment plan, so we're
Okay.
yeah, it's
Wow,
calm.
all right.
I'm jealous.
See, when it comes to alcohol, one thing I like, Disaronno, Hennessy, and apple juice. I
Yes.
call it Disaronno.
The answer is yes, by
It
the way.
tastes so good.
It's
It's
good.
nice. Okay. But yeah, no, that combo sounds nice though.
It's nice, and it gets you gone.
Yeah,
It
I can
really
imagine. How many shots does it take you man to get like tipsy?
What, on Serrano?
Anything.
Put at 6.
Okay, that's decent.
I'm a
7.
lightweight.
Yeah, likewise.
So it would probably
This
be
man-
like 3.
I went to his barbecue and he didn't drink because he was cooking in it. I said, sit down, have a drink. Like, you're always running about. He sat down and I turned my head to talk to his friend for like a second. I turned back round. He was like, you were gone. You was a lightweight that day.
Me, it takes me around like 6 to 8, I think. Then again, it's like, when I say shots, I pull like double, triple shots because I don't really measure. I just pull
Yeah,
until
just-
Yeah, I'm like there type of
yeah,
girl.
literally.
Say no more. I got a question for you, Kish. As a man, do men secretly prefer women who need them or women who just respect them?
That's a very good question. Me personally, I like to feel like needed or wanted. Not necessarily so that she can't do anything herself, but like, I don't know, maybe it feels nice to me as a man, maybe because I'm Nigerian, whatever, but I like being useful to like my partner or being useful to anyone. So like even if it's like a menial task, like, oh, yo, can you like grab like groceries for me, something like that. Like,
Yeah.
It makes me feel nice to be relied on type thing. What was the other one? Was it like feel wanted or
Or
respected?
respected?
Oh, you know what? Respect is a big thing when it comes to guys, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, cause you know, I think I'd rather be respected than needed because disrespect, yeah, women can drag it. Women can drag it, and it's like I can't stay for more than 2 days in a place that I'm not respected. That I'd
Yeah.
rather leave. Like, even if you don't ask anything of me, if you don't respect me, because it will show in the way you speak, the way you
Exactly.
treat me
In the
inside and
behaviours.
outside.
Yeah.
Like, you'll make me feel like egg, bro. I'm like, no, I'm not putting through with that. That's long. What do you think?
I'm the opposite. I do not want to be with someone who needs me. And I say that because if you're only with me because of the things I'm doing for you, then clearly you don't actually want to be with me. I would rather be with someone who respects me, who can do things on their own, doesn't rely on me to do things for them. And when it's like that, it makes me feel better about doing things. So if I'm with a girl who doesn't come to me for X, Y, Z, I'm gonna be thinking that I want to take you, I want to treat you, I want to do
You know
this,
what?
that,
I
and the
hear
other.
that. I hear that.
I'd much rather be with someone who just respects me as a person than someone who needs me or is only with me because of the things I'm doing for
You'll
them.
do it, yeah,
I hate
yeah,
that
yeah.
personally.
Yeah, I hear it. One thing is, there's another thing about me, yeah, I hate girls that feel like, no offense, no, but I feel like they're super entitled to what I have or what I have to give them. Because similar to you, when you don't ask, I want to do stuff for you. Because it's like, not that why you're not asking, but it's like, as you said, you're not with me just because I can get you this and this. Like, that's just going to make me want to do it more.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of girls can learn from that. Don't ask and guys will want to do it for you more. But yeah, no, respect is a big thing for me still.
As you've just mentioned, I think a lot of girls don't understand that if you don't ask for something from a man, that man's gonna do it for you.
As long as he's not a bum, honestly. If you don't, you know what it is? Asking, it's not, I don't think it's asking that's the problem. It's like begging for it or why, or be like, oh, why haven't you done this? Or I saw this on social media, like, oh, it'll be nice to have this. I'm like, bro, like, relax. It'll come eventually. It'll come eventually. Just hint at it and it'll come. Like, as long as the guy likes you, obviously, because you get them guys that don't really want to do anything. But if the guy actually likes you, you don't need to ask. The guy will want to do it anyways.
It's
Naturally.
true.
Literally, the guy will naturally want to do it for you as long as he likes you. So, yeah, man, think about it, man.
That's one that the women can learn from. If you don't ask, you're gonna get. I think that for me, I really hate being asked for things. Now, if I'm chatting to a girl and she just got all these expectations, it puts me all the way off. I feel like it's natural to like have expectations, but don't expect more than you can give. That's one thing I live by. Don't ever expect anything more from someone else than you can give, because if you're not in a position to provide something for yourself, how can you expect someone else to provide it for you?
Yeah.
It's dark, man. That's why pretty privilege gets girls a long way. Because some people that I know, they can't do anything for themselves, but they find themselves in positions just because they're pretty, and guys will do it for them. But I mean, I can't even hate. It's a skill issue.
Same with guys, though.
That's another conversation. Pretty privilege for guys is not the same as it is for girls.
It's a thing.
It's a thing, 100%.
But it's not. I would agree. It's not the same.
It's not the same. And realistically, what can pretty privilege get? Okay, cool. It might get them treated a little bit better, like in life in general. But realistically, when it comes to opportunities and stuff like that,
it's not the same as a girl. A girl will get like ridiculous amount of stuff because of pretty privilege. But guys still get it, but it's very subtle. But they still get it.
I don't know one man who has women going to cash points to withdraw money just to give it to them because it would make the woman feel better.
Wait, that's happened?
PAYPIGs.
I'm looking for a PAYPIG.
A lot of women
go to a cash point. That's happened.
They
That's
get
a real thing.
Men will go to, it's called cash meets. They go to cash points with the guy. They're degrading the guy, and the guy withdraws the money and gives it to the.
And he's happy to be there as well. Like, it makes me sick, fam.
That's that. I know everyone's got their fetish is. Why do men like that? Is it a turn on, or is it like, do they feel respected? Do they feel happy? Because some of these girls are like, yeah, fuck you, draw me out more money. 50? Draw me out 100. Nah, fuck that. Draw me out 1,000.
It's a lack
of... why do they like that? Where does it come from?
It's a lack of self-love at the end of the day, like, because realistically, no self-respecting person will allow themselves to get disrespected and still want to do stuff for another person.
So do you think it's a sexual thing
has
or
to be
a happy thing?
What I've heard is it tends to be the powerful people who have that kind of that power in terms of like work context. It's not the man on the floor. It's the bosses that have they've got what's the word I'm looking for? They're superior. That's the word. They're superior to other people,
Aroused.
And so when it gets to them getting pleased sexually, they get pleased by feeling inferior. So when they see a woman who's treating another guy like da 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 da, they might think, like I like a bit of that. And then they get gratification from it. Me personally, I cannot get my head around pay
Bro,
pigs.
it's
I
insane.
How
cannot
would
get
you
my head around
feel
it.
as men
I'm still
do
confused
what?
about it.
if you was at a cash point and a girl was going, yeah, fuck yourself, like 400,
Bro, I just-
I
800.
wouldn't. I wouldn't be in that
Do you know
position.
what I'm saying? I
It
wouldn't
is.
get myself there because, bro, you know, I think it's another thing as well. Like, there's like a saying that money can't unname you type thing. And I feel like this often happens with guys with a decent amount of money, anyways, because they've never got that attention from women growing up. So it's like, oh, cool, now they're making a little bit of bread. And like girls are coming to them just because of their bread. Like, that's why they allow themselves to get disrespected, to get used. Because now this pretty girl's giving me attention, even though it's the wrong attention, because of what I own, like, it's still attention anyway. So they will let
Yeah.
themselves get abused, all of that, just
It
to give
all,
themselves money.
kind of just stems from somewhere.
That's what, it's just a lack of self-worth. Like me, I can never.
It's really sad, isn't it, to get to that point where it's just like, I think that's rock bottom.
Bro,
If
I've
that's not
literally,
rock bottom, I don't know where rock bottom is.
I've
'Cause
been
that is
asking
rock
my
bottom.
female
That
friends,
is.
like my pretty female friends at the time, yo, if any guy comes with you for a money proposition, just send him my bank details. Like, literally, if you're scared about
Where
getting scammed.
where can I find a pay pig?
You know what it is? Sometimes they just find you. Like, they genuinely just find you, or you, like, that it's uncles as well.
So-
Uncles are
Yeah.
active.
Uncles.
Yeah. Where your uncles are active, literally, they might just message you, be like, oh, look, you're super pretty, like, can we talk? Yeah, I think it's one that, like, it's the lonely guys, they'll come to you, oh, can we just talk? And be like, oh, what, like,
I get the lonely guys because I do TikTok live streams and all the money I've made, I want to say about 70% is lonely guys.
yeah, man, involve me.
And all I do is sit on live, I'll do my makeup and just a normal convo. How's your day been? Next week, you know, £100 in the bank.
Yeah, man. Cheers. So, like, guys need to go outside and actually make, like, proper connections, because
It is sad. I feel like if men feel like they can open up, it wouldn't be this issue.
Really, I can't agree with that.
No, I'm not saying it'd be no, like, I'll say it'd probably be like 2% less.
You know, this rise of the corn industry and all these OF girls
Oh.
and content creators, I feel like they've got this perception that all guys are like this. And they might be earning a lot of money from these guys, but it's not a majority of guys. It's a very small minority. But because of this, they think every man is like this. And I feel that's one reason why women tend to expect the most from guys, because of what they're seeing on social media.
Yeah. Definitely. Do you know what? I just have to put it out there. I just want everyone's opinions.
You wanna
Bonnie
start
Blue.
OnlyFans? Oh, no, she disgusts me, bro.
As a human being,
Oh my god.
I don't believe, because I've watched podcasts of her, she jumps on.
Wait, who?
Bonnie Blue.
I'm
White
so
lady.
glad you don't know who Bonnie
You know
Blue
what
Do
is.
you know what?
That
You don't
makes
want
me
to know
happy.
her. You don't want to know her. She doesn't actually care.
Nah, she's
You
too far
know,
gone.
I thought she was like putting on a front. This woman doesn't care.
Wait, so what does she talk about?
So
Bonnie Blue is a content creator. who-
extreme.
She regularly allows herself to be degraded. I think
It's
the
crazy.
reason why she
Wait,
went
degraded
viral is
how
because,
though?
like, sexually.
Like 1,000 guys, one
Yeah,
woman gone to,
in-
I think she went to Philippines, was it Philippines or somewhere
Yeah.
She's been bare places.
Bro,
she went
it's
to
College
America
girls,
college,
boys.
and just slept with bare fresh guys.
You know what I'm saying?
Basically.
Like, she came out of nowhere as well.
Yeah,
Like,
literally.
But even like she done like apparently this glass box.
Oh yeah.
She was in that with 1 million men or whatever it was. I'm sorry. After even like that event she done where she hired out some Airbnb or whatever, and she had one guy in out 1,000 of them. Yeah. After the end of the day, when everyone's gone home, she must cry to herself. Imagine the silence you hear after having intercourse with 1,000 men. There must be a point where you get a lump in your throat and you think, oh, that's gross.
Is this what
You know
my
what it
life
is?
has come to?
It's
genuinely,
gross. There's nothing.
I genuinely
She's mad.
think that it has to be some sort of trauma from, like, I don't know what I can say, but like maybe like the R word in the past or something like that. Because there's no way that you're just that desensitized.
See, but
Yes,
the thing
100%.
is,
100%.
Potentially.
I've seen like she comes from a good family.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what? I know, like, what we see is only, like, what she wants us to see. She might come from the shittest family ever. But from the looks of it, she looks, you are well loved. You're more loved than me. You're more loved than me.
Very good family. I don't know where she came from, but I want to get her on the pod.
Bonnie Blue, we want you on the pod. We need to question your...
I want to get her on the pod because I would love to...
I want to break her. I want her to cry.
Bro, she'll make you cry at the start that she'll start asking.
Because I want her to just be honest. You don't like what you do. And you don't like what you do.
That's what I'm saying.
It's impossible for the actual human brain.
You think that someone like that would do that and not enjoy it? Of course she enjoys it.
But it's not even just like, it's extreme acts. That is not human. That's why I think it's something else. Maybe the devil's jumped onto her. She's the devil.
I wouldn't be surprised, man.
Isn't
She's
it?
way too far gone.
Because it's not human. Yeah, she's far gone. And it's really sad, you know, like, as a lady or as a woman, the goal is, well, for most of us, have kids, settle down, live life.
And you know what it is? I think that kind of relates back to what we were speaking about before. It's like, because guys, I don't know if guys spend money to, like, guys probably do. Guys will probably spend money to travel all the way. In fact, one of her videos, there were 1,000 guys in that one day. Guys are spending money to travel abroad just to chop. And I think it's back to what we were saying about, like, the low self-esteem, the low love.
Mm-hmm.
These guys have never gone out, never actually had proper interactions with people before. Like, they'll allow themselves to get disrespected like this. Because more time they feel like they're winning because, yeah, I'm chopping this girl. Like, bro, I promise you, you're not. You're not. Like, bro, it's not a good look, man. Because I feel like if your family knows about this, sometimes maybe some of their families do. Like, I promise you.
I would love to interview Bonnie Blue herself and the last guy in her line. That's the two people I want to interview. Bonnie Blue herself and the last guy that was in her line. Because you lot are mad. That's the devil.
Honestly.
Devil's work.
No, I wanna get some content creators on the pod. And I say that because I can't get my head around it. Now, I can understand, let's call it from a business point of view. There's a market there that you're providing for. But I can't understand why one would want to be a part of that. Even like corn stars in general. I can't understand, like, you're making money, cool, but making money is not the be all and end all. Like, there's other ways.
That's
you don't
the
need
thing.
to sell your body.
Most of these men don't get that though. Like, or it might be a thing that they've tried a couple things and they feel like nothing else is gonna work for them, so they just go down that route. Some of them might get like trapped into it. Like, I even watched a documentary that time ago, because more time it all starts from them being young, like 17, 18, like just about being legal, and they get like groomed into that sort of stuff. So that's where it starts. Or as you said, like the other guys, it might just be like a money thing, because more time people don't have no morals no more, so they'll actually do it and they don't really care. Well, they might care,
So
but
sad.
the money.
Because I know they're not. You might have all this money. You might have the most bestest like freedom. You can do whatever, but look what it's cost you.
Yeah, man.
It's not worth
Your
it, is
dignity.
it?
Your soul, bro.
Your whole entire soul and your brain along with it.
It's dark, man.
So why are people attracted to people who display behaviors that are publicly condemned? Why would 1,000 plus men travel to have sex with this girl?
I think they've got an issue which is not the same as Bonnie's, but they definitely have an issue. It's a category of men. I've noticed it's the wolf whistler men. It's the I won't take no as an answer men. It's that type of men. That's the category that she attracts.
Yeah.
And it's really sad. It's dirty. I've not seen one good-looking guy in her queue. Have you?
I swear they blow up most of the faces again.
Well, from the faces that we've seen on her, whatever, it's always on my For You page. It's not like I go digging for it. It's always on my For You page. It's full of it. The whole social media is full of her bullshit. Yeah. But when you do see the men in the queue, you're fucking dirty. You don't even look put together. Yeah, Reebok joggers with holes in. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I was just roasting, innit? That's one of the most dirty.
They're dirty men and they look it. Yeah.
But yeah, as you were saying, imagine being... In fact, if I'm not first... Not that I would ever do that, but if I'm not first, bro, the room's going to be musty. Like, someone's already... Like, they already got a jizz on their back or mouth, whatever. And then you're just there. Risk of STDs it's just sweaty
Shouldn't
already,
get
like,
checked.
bro. I'm saying, and then you're the last person after all that's happened, bro. I promise you can probably see like the kids growing from the ground, like from the carpet. Nah, and you're there willingly, like, yeah, you know what? Let me just get this nut in, like, bro.
It's never that deep.
It's not. It can't be that deep, bro.
Never that deep.
Like Twitter's at home, like. Honestly,
Exactly.
yeah, you will
You've
feel
got
better in the
Hub,
morning,
you've
man.
got loads of platforms. There's no need. There's no need. I'm sorry, there's no need. Unless you have an issue, which they do. I think it's a deeper thing than people realise.
Yeah.
It's a serious, I'm not even going to say mental health condition because loads of people have mental health, they're not doing that bullshit. It's further than mental health. I don't know what the word is. And they have it. And it's undiagnosed and they need help.
Definitely, man.
Yeah.
If toxic traits are seen as turn-offs, why is it that people who display toxic traits get the most attention?
Because people are lying. People like that. Girls, especially, guys too, but girls love that toxic stuff, man. Like, they'll always be like, oh, no, if a guy disrespects me, if a guy's still doing this, and that. But more time, as you said, them are the same guys still getting loads of attention from multiple different girls.
I feel sad for them people because some people look at it as love, not toxic. Sometimes toxic is the word for love for some people. Or not love, or like or a positive thing. When it's not. I don't like nothing toxic.
I'm sure everyone knows Digger D.
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah.
heard Okra and Fiji?
No, I haven't.
No, what's
Okay.
that?
After this podcast, listen to that song. The beginning,
Wait, what's it called?
Okra and Fiji.
Okra and Fiji.
The beginning of that song is a voice note that is so ludicrous that
Really?
I cannot
Wait, what
understand.
does the voice note say? What does it
It's
say?
just basically a girl saying,
Reese, you know I miss you. When you coming to see me? When you coming to bring me that big thing? I want you to bust in my mouth. And I want to swallow your cum.
Sorry,
It's like-
a big ting. As a female.
saying how much she's feeling for it.
Oh
Now,
no.
He obviously has 2 songs, Toxic and
Yeah, I know
Toxic
that
Part
tune.
2, whatever. So many women flock to this guy. And he's actively showing how toxic he is as an individual.
It's like Jamaicans, these Jamaican artists, Valiant. Yeah, all these Jamaican, they just sing how narcissistic these people are.
But
like
the
how
women
they
love
are.
it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they say that they don't.
Goes
but they
unheard.
actually
It's
do.
like, oh.
But I also feel like on like a kind of more serious now, I feel like sometimes it's just trauma bonding because these men might have been
Yes.
exactly like they've been like on and off relationships for a long time.
Yeah.
And then one friend I have, let me not be her business out too much, but it's like, cool, the guy's done this and that, but then when he was doing good stuff, it's like, oh, it was like super nice, he always treated me nice. But I'm like, bro, but he still disrespects you, he still did this. But he's like, oh no, but like when it's good, it's really good. I'm like, is it worth it though? You know what I'm saying? Because you're good, you're breaking up, you're coming back together, it's playing on your mental health, all of this.
I think once it's done that, there's always a line. And when someone crosses the line once, you shouldn't go back.
Yeah.
Because it just
Oh,
goes
really,
wrong.
Kyra? That's interesting for you to say.
Ooh.
Once they cross the line, you shouldn't go back.
Yes, I'll say that again. Once they cross the line, you shouldn't go back. I don't know why you said my name like I've done that before.
Let's see how we
It's
check
very
might be negative
interesting.
still.
Well, next subject.
Dia, who benefits more in a relationship? Well, from modern dating, who benefits more, men or women?
From modern day, like modern day dating.
yeah.
Let's be frank, let's be Lampard, man. Like, bro.
But you know what? It depends on what type of relationship it is.
Really?
Do you know what? It really does depend. Because I feel like a guy and a girl, depending on the type of person they are, depending on how they're raised, their parents and everything, genuinely, if they both have self-awareness, like they're self-aware of what they do, I genuinely feel like both parties can benefit in terms of like the woman plays her part, but the man plays his part.
Yeah.
But it's like it works hand in hand and everything's just smooth running. But no relationship is ever smooth running.
Agreed, yeah.
But
You're in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
How many times have you paid for the date compared to your boyfriend?
He's definitely paid more, but I don't expect him to.
Of course not.
I don't expect him to. I've even told him before, I was like, I don't mind going halves, or I don't mind. There was actually a couple of times I've paid, but I don't mind, only because he genuinely cares for me in terms of when it comes to the financial side. Like, he's like a financial whiz, so he's helped me in terms of with saving, because before I was actually so arse at saving. As in, I can save, but I just wasn't good at it. Versus now, I feel like my financial knowledge has grown over the past year.
Yeah.
So, like, throughout the whole of 2025, I feel like that's what I've been working on. And now it's more like a thing where if he needs anything, like, for example, he told me he wants to save for, like, he wants to go for his, like, driving. He wants to pay for driving lessons, pay for his Fury test, pay for his driving. I told him, if you want to save for that, that is completely fine. It's completely fine, because at the end of the day, I know that he's got me and I've got him. So it's more like I'm more appreciative towards the fact that he taught me how to have financial stability.
Yeah.
And yeah, even though he's paid for most of the dates, I still don't mind paying full. But he doesn't let me. He doesn't let me.
Yeah. I think a lot of guys are like, or guys I know, majority of them are like that, where they wouldn't let the girl pay for the date, whether they're in a relationship or not. Even if they're just going out for a date, they're gonna want to pay. And I think that as long as you're able to, that's what, as a man, that's what you should do. I feel like allowing a woman to pay for a date, personally, it's a bit mad.
And the thing, you know, is it shouldn't be though. Like, obviously, like, guys, yeah, cool. Like, men ideally should be like paying like rising size for dates and stuff like that. But realistically, especially if you're not dating, it shouldn't really be a bad look if your woman chips in a couple of times.
Yeah.
But back to the original question, one thing I will say is that the concept of dating down was never a thing until women started making more money than men. Because realistically, if you think about it, men have always been dating down, because like men generally made more money than their partners, innit?
Yeah.
So why is it now called dating down, which sounds like so insulting to guys? Because the guy might not even be making like a bad amount of money. It's just that the woman's making more. But now, she's above him because she's making more. Or like with other examples, like you know what? Obviously, as you said, I think in some scenarios it does depend, because sometimes women actually do have more going for them that men do. But I'm not gonna say which that happens for more. But like oftentimes women are put on to opportunities and stuff from their boyfriends, stuff like that. Like, as you said, your boyfriend taught you certain things, this and that, because financially men are meant to be or looked to as like you're meant to have it more. So it makes sense for him to be teaching you rather than you teaching him. Or for example, I don't know. Yeah, like I feel like women benefit more. Again, not that it's a bad thing, but like again, it just comes from that entitlement. Like a lot of times they feel like, oh yeah, as the man, you should be doing this for me. Yeah. But now if we ask for it back, no, you're sassy, bro. Like,
that word there, I hate that word with a passion.
Or as a man, like,
every time I hear a woman say the word sassy, I get pissed off, because
why?
The thing that has been done is not even sassy. Like,
that's what I'm saying. I know it is. Well, a lot of times, yeah, because a lot of girls claim to be like on like their I support LGBTQ, but I promise you, as soon as you get in one argument and you say something you don't like, oh yeah, like you're batty or you're sassy. So the same people you're supporting, you're using now their noun as an insult against your man. Like you have to pick a side. You have to pick a side. You can't be doing both. But, yeah, man.
I gotta agree with you there. I think women benefit more in modern dating. Now, I feel like even traditionally, a woman benefits more from a relationship than a man does, because ultimately the goal for women was to find someone who's gonna provide for them, so that they didn't have to work. They could obviously stay home, look after the kids, look after the household. So naturally, if that's the way you're looking at it, as a woman, you're going to be benefiting.
I don't agree with that.
So you don't think not having to work ever and having everything paid for you
Literally.
is
I
not a
think
benefit.
women benefit, yeah, I agree with that to a certain extent. But I've seen way too many relationships where it's the man is definitely fucking benefiting.
Yeah.
Like, I know way too, I think it's kind of 50-50.
I've seen relationships.
It depends on who they are as people, I think.
I
I can't
agree with
even
that.
say like, I think it is genuinely 50-50. I've seen a lot of men that they're the ones benefiting. If she left, he's fucked. He's fucked.
And
And
you think
hopeless.
that's a majority?
I think it's 50-50, I think.
50% of guys benefit from their relationships,
Yeah.
rather than the other way around.
Because nowadays we don't get a lot of real men who have had their life patterned. No offense. We get them. We
What's
get
a
them.
real man?
A real man.
Real man.
A real man who is there to provide. A real man who's got his life together. A real fucking man. Yeah. I see a lot of men who move like little weak girls, like, and it's a lot more common nowadays. It's really hard to find a real man.
My angle was, with this word provide, like, cool, before anyone gets onto me, cool, men are meant to provide. But at the same time, providing shouldn't be solely financial. There's a lot to a relationship. Or like, say you have kids now, like.
Or even, I mean, like, even mentally as well. A man won't provide women mentally or anything. I've seen it too much.
But I feel like, on the other hand, whilst I do agree with that to some extent, oftentimes from personal experience and from like third person experience, girls will be like, oh yeah, no, you're safe with me, you can open up this and that. And then a guy will start opening up now. And then a couple months down the line, like,
Some people use it against them.
You'll use
Everyone
it
knows
against
your
them, and it's
business.
like, bro, you can't pick and choose when you want things to be right just to benefit
Yeah.
you.
I genuinely feel like that's a both like gender thing though, in terms of like you can open up to someone depending on your friend, your family, like, and relationship as well. Depending on the type of person that they are, a couple months down the line, they can use that against you within any argument you get into.
That's true, but realistically, how often are guys gonna use?
I agree,
emotional
Well, guys
Yeah.
wouldn't use that in an
Do you know what I'm
argument.
saying?
Like,
Anyone can do it, but
anybody can.
the gender that does it most
Is
is
you're gonna say woman?
is
no,
women.
because realistically, if you think,
I would say back then, yeah, not now, you know.
no, even now, because deep it, cool. Men are seen as biologically we're stronger realistically. So if we wanted to hurt someone, it would have to be physical. But women, they have their own way. Obviously, not all women are like this, but women have their own way of hurting you back, and that's through like social media, through emotion, stuff like that. You might have that power. Men and women have power in different things, and women have been able to use their power to do some serious damage.
What do you mean by like social media?
I feel like, I don't want to say social media is run by women, but women have so much power that if a group of women don't like you, you're getting cancelled. Men, if they don't like you, they're not going to go like, yo, man, let's cancel these guys right now.
Yeah.
That does not happen. If you think about it, like, how many people have you seen get cancelled because a bunch of men have been like, yo, guys, I don't like this person, let's get them gone. But it's usually with, like, for example, the Shade Borough, for example. It's always a bunch of like angry aunties and that. You don't really catch men being like, oh, no, yeah, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Women have a lot more presence on social media. Not
I
that it's a
get
bad
it,
thing,
yeah.
but because that presence is their power in a way. So
Yeah, like they can use it to their advantage.
Yeah,
They can
exactly.
make money from social media. They can get endless amounts of attention from social media.
Literally.
Do you know what was circling on everyone's? I don't know about your guys' TikTok, but definitely my TikTok. Obviously, a couple broke up.
oh Damien.
No, not Dami. Just some
Oh,
random
Kenan.
couple. I don't think they're famous or popular. They just went viral for this reason. They were together. They broke up for whatever reason. The girl, went to go text the boy's mum all his private set tapes, everything.
Ew.
His mum saw it all.
Wait, but why would you think to send that to his mom?
That's a mad
She
thing.
doesn't benefit anything from doing that. And his mom doesn't either.
It's
He
a fair
doesn't.
play. Joking.
Psychological warfare, man.
Crazy, isn't it?
Also, it was a big waste of
Gross.
time as well.
I know. Like, as a female, I know that you want to make him feel bad, but doing that, it's just, that's not even feeling bad,
That's
that's
a crime.
just gross. It's
Literally,
grim.
it's a
It is a
crime.
crime. That's
Actually
just
a crime.
grim.
And added on to what you said, like, because there's been a couple breakups recently, like Dami and India.
Same
There's-
on
No!
They broke up
They
first.
broke up.
They
Who's
broke up.
Dami in India?
from Love Island.
Oh no, I love
And then
them.
there's Kanan and his girl. Their man broke up as well. And a lot of the comments, so like the Shade Borough or otherwise, they'll always they're quick to flock to the girls and be like, yo, what did the guy do type thing. Like Kanan, for example, cool. He did say something really dodgy about, she's not allowed to use the toilet in my house. But anyways, but like when they broke up, they're like, yeah, she deserves so much better than you. You man don't know the ins and outs of the relationship. Again, it's social media. They present to you what they want to present. Cool. He might not have his moments, but at the same time, that doesn't necessarily mean that he's the reason they broke up.
Yeah.
Same way with Dami and India. A lot of people are being like, Dami's the reason they broke up. I've seen this for a long time. They weren't posting stuff together. It's like women are quick to go and back their fellow girls and then just hate on guys for no reason, just because of a breakup. It's dark, but yeah.
When it comes to social media, I just kind of blank it out in terms of like, if I hear a situation, whether I know the situation in depth or not, it doesn't affect my life in any way.
Yeah.
So it's like whatever people are saying, I don't know, I just don't indulge in it because I don't see a point. It's not bringing me forward towards my
social
goals.
isn't real at the end of the day.
Yeah.
People
like
take it
so
too seriously.
fake,
Literally. Some people get pressed, like they actually get pressed about situations that aren't even,
I'm saying,
like it doesn't involve them.
Even like this guy, Dami's my best friend. Like, how could you break up with him? Like, bro.
Do you know what gets me when someone's like a celebrity's pregnant?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
And then the girls moving like, oh no, this is my nephew that I'm their godmother now. Like, bro, you don't know you from nowhere,
I know it's
bro.
nice to say congratulations, but like, it's Kim fucking-Dashton. Do you think she's gonna see your congratulations? Susie, 32 from Leeds.
Or like, if like a woman now posts her child now, and then everyone's just becoming internet mums saying, you should do this, and this for the child. They don't know you from nowhere. Like,
I'm not a
People
social media person. I personally hate. I don't follow any of these like blog pages or meme
Neither
pages.
do I. I
or
don't
anything.
follow celebs.
No celebrities. I can't stand it because, as you said, social media is not real.
It's fake.
I know, like, when you go through my IG following, for example, I can
Bare
say to you,
things.
hair my man. I can tell you, I know these people. And I can tell if they've posted something that's fake or something that's edited, I know that this is fake. I know this is edited. I'm not looking at like these blog pages and meme pages, and I'm not looking at celebrity gossip.
Videos. You did them AI
I've seen a lot of those on my TikTok.
They are so funny.
They are funny.
Some of them are scary though.
because oftentimes as well, even if they do post stuff that's technically true, they'll post it and like with captions that twist the narrative to make it suit their own thing. The Shea Bro is criminal for that as well.
Yeah.
Like so many like situations.
Who
they
sued
posted
them? Someone sued them or tried
Loads
I
of
to.
remember
people
seeing
tried.
something like that.
Loads, innit?
Loads of people have tried because they're not good people, fam.
Bouncer's done a whole
Bouncers on them.
whole series
They were not
about
internet
this.
ready, man. I hate.
Damn.
But yeah, no, literally.
No, social media is one thing that if I didn't need to use it like for promotion and stuff, I really wouldn't.
That's the thing. Like, I feel like social media is like one of the best and one of the worst things like
It's
humankind
love-hate,
created.
innit?
Literally, because
Yeah.
it brings people together and it creates so many opportunities, but at the same time, it causes loads of division.
Yeah, like it makes the world smaller.
Yeah,
But
literally.
I don't know. And then there's this whole addiction with like you wake up and the first thing you do is go on your phone.
I feel
There's a
bad
lot
for
of
the
people
kids.
that rely. Some people have jobs on social media to the point where they would rely on social media as well.
Yeah. I feel like that's.
It feels like a Black Mirror episode.
I think like social media is crazy because it's blown up so much over the years.
Yeah.
It's just like, how are we putting so much emphasis on the internet?
Like we put it on a pedestal, like an actual pedestal.
Literally, internet goes down for one day. People don't know what to do
crying
with themselves.
low.
I get a lot of do you guys get dopamine?
I mean, yeah.
I feel like everybody does.
Yeah.
But it's like temporary dopamine. You watch it, you laugh, and you scroll.
And that's why it's so addicting because it's like so short, especially TikTok is 10-second videos. It's really nice. I need to get more. Just doom scrolling for like the rest of the day.
It's like a
Doom
drug, isn't
scrolling.
it?
Literally.
That's literally why they call it doom scrolling.
Yeah. When I never used to like TikTok. I hated TikTok. I didn't really watch TikTok like that. But I hated the idea of it. Then lockdown happened.
Yeah.
And all I had was free time. All I had was free time. So naturally I've downloaded TikTok, made an account, looking at a couple videos here and there. All of a sudden, I'm scrolling for 5 minutes and 10 hours has gone by.
Bro.
I'll never forget the time. It was bright and I was on my phone. Next time I looked up, it was dark.
Fam.
I will never forget that day. I said, huh? Where's the day gone?
But that's when you have to kind of realize, do you know what? I'm not going to let this app have that much control
Oh, no,
over
it
my
can
life.
control me. I love it. I
Yeah.
can't lie. I hate it. I love it. Just,
Literally. When I look at my screen time, it gets a bit scary. That's why I have to make sure this year. I mean, I started
Get
it last
out.
year. No, literally, like gym has been a big thing for me. I've started to go gym more because I can't let social media just take the whole of my day. Like I got more
It
stuff
brings
to
back
do.
so much clarity as well in terms of your mind.
just
It does
stepping
so
outside.
much for your mental health. Like,
Yeah.
Guys' faces just plastered on the screen for the whole day. Like they actually don't touch grass.
Yeah.
Like literally.
I would actually be very happy if like the internet just crashed for like a week.
are
Or
you
a month.
crazy?
You know what?
Do you know what? Because you'd get to live like a kid again.
So the
You'd
problem
get
with
to
that,
leave your house with £2 and go to the ice cream man.
Oh my God, true.
Chill with your
Ice
friends
cream is like
outside.
£3.
I have
No,
no
but
money.
in summer though, not in winter. In summer.
I don't know where my card's gone. I can't remember the last time I had my physical card, you know.
she's
I'm
Apple
not calling me
Pay.
now, man.
Apple Pay.
And Apple Pay is like a game. Like
Without my
what do you
phone,
mean I
I'm
can
skint.
double tap the button and
Bro.
pay for things?
Isn't it?
After a week, I'll be scared to look at my mobile banking, bro. I'm like, yeesh. Bro, it's dark, man.
I think you spend more like that though, because when you got physical cash, it's like, okay, £20, okay, £4 change, fuck. You know, like you actually see it.
You
Yeah.
see it,
But
but
when
it has
you tap,
happened
you
all
just
day
tap.
long.
It has value because
Yeah.
it's physical.
That's another thing I feel like we've become reliant on.
Yeah.
Mobile banking.
Bring back cash.
It's the government, man.
They want to be able to obviously track everything you're spending money on, everything you're buying, all that.
Have
man
you-
heard? Did you man hear? Yeah, but the digital ID thing that they were trying to do, like obviously, I think they made they passed like a law, whatever, that they're not gonna do it because everyone
Oh,
was like,
good.
no, it's happening. But at the point they were like, oh yeah, you need digital ID to like buy stuff to work.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
like,
I
what?
signed that petition when I saw it.
Fam, that's
Did you see the
crazy.
petition?
I didn't see it, but I
There
was
was-
like, bro, you might not have
Do you
to
know what
arrest
that
me.
is? Control.
It is. At the end
All
of
of it.
Literally.
There's no need. What? Sorry.
They want to know when you're leaving the country, when you come back, how many days you're
It's weird,
staying
isn't
out
it?
for.
Everything you spend your money
Yeah.
on, what you're watching, like, bro.
That's a
Why,
whole other
like-
subject.
Why I don't understand. But why would you, as a government, why do you actually care what people are spending? As long as you're making the money at
It's
the end of it,
true.
why do you care what people are spending?
I
on?
think there's a
and
bigger
each-
and more serious
Yeah,
thing to
literally.
it.
Yeah, each and every single individual that lives in the UK as well. Imagine how many there are. How many people that live in the UK?
Because I think it's just a thing with like controlling. Because more time, what that they'll probably use it just to see what you're looking at, and then it's controlling that thing that you're looking at now, and they'll make it again.
Yeah.
They'll twist like
Targeted ads and
they
stuff.
target ads, make it so you only see certain things, or you when you see something like you perceive it in a certain way.
It's
because of that.
conditioning.
Exactly. Literally, I'm with these kids now. Like, bro, these kids are donuts, bro. Like, they don't have to think.
iPad kids.
Bro, the iPad kids, they don't have to think for themselves, so they get easily influenced. And then you got the old heads as well. Like them, man, they can't tell AI from real life now. It's dark.
I don't know about you guys, but I've started therapy, right? And I started paying for it, £190 a month. I quit. Do you know why? AI.
Wait,
It's a better
what?
therapist than the real life therapist that I've gone to uni for this. AI, honestly, even the people at home listen, use AI as your therapist.
Wait, but how
It's
does
brilliant.
it work?
It will tell you what you want to hear.
Like
That's the
you-
thing.
No.
Like,
The thing is,
It's like your perfect therapist. It's like all your issues, you get an answer. And it's just perfect. I just recommend it to everyone.
see, you asked how does it work here. ChatGPT is an amazing thing when you use it in certain ways. I know somebody who uses ChatGPT like a best friend. If anyone watches EastEnders, this girl is Tommy when he had a best friend who was AI. So this girl goes to ChatGPT for absolutely everything.
Same.
But
I
Kish,
actually
you're
know
right.
someone like
ChatGPT will tell you what you want to hear. Sometimes it will give you an unbiased answer, but majority of the time, it learns what you're like as a person
Literally.
and will tell you what you want to hear. This girl, she said to me, and I quote, every man on the planet wants to fuck me.
Bro. But
No, it should
And
be
I
for real,
said
though.
to, no, she was. We had like 6 arguments about this. Because I said to her, what the hell do you mean by that? She says, every man on the planet wants to fuck me. Like, I'm not saying it's a flex. And I've said, brother, what? First of all, why would you think that? She said, oh, just in my experience, like every man that and you're telling me every time you walk down the street, every single man you pass is looking at you like, yeah, I want
just
some of
lust.
that. And I'm saying like, do you know how delusional you have to be as a person to think such a thing?
Wait, but is it because ChatGPT told her that?
She used speaking to ChatGPT as like one of her reasons as to why this is like she would tell ChatGPT all these things and it will agree with her. ChatGPT don't even know what she fucking looks like, but like
I'm sorry.
to have that kind of mindset as a person is ludicrous to me.
yeah.
I mean, go her for the confidence. Like, woo.
I disagree.
But
That's not even confidence,
you're
that's
wrong.
delusion.
Not
Exactly,
even Kim
delusion.
Kardashian. Not every man wants to fuck Kim.
I even said to her, do you think there's even corn stars out there that say, yeah,
Exactly.
every man wants to fuck? Because that's not the case for any woman, especially her. Like, I could show you a picture of her. She's
What would you
not
rate
all
her
that.
out of 10?
So yeah, as I was saying, she tends to. I don't do the whole ratings thing. It's
Do you know what I hate? That's an ick, you know.
Why?
When a
why-
man's like, well, I was watching some TikTok live and I joined and he was like, yo, Kai, like you're looking leng. I was just like, oh, flip past. And I flip back up to see what he says say. And he goes, rate me out of 10. Come on, rate me out of 10. Come on, rate me out of 10.
I was gonna
Why
say.
do you need to know? Like, I hate that. Ain't it an ick?
as I'm asking for a rating is so.
Yeah, man, that's like you, man.
It's, you might as well say,
Literally.
hi, I'm lacking confidence. Come on, give me something, man.
It's just another
Give me
ego
the
boost. They
whole-
want someone on the internet that they're never gonna see in real life just be like, oh yeah, I think you're attractive, like bro.
They want validation.
Exactly.
And I don't understand why. Why do
poor
you
sods.
want validation from random
It's
strangers?
a
Like,
lack of self-love, man.
what do you mean rate me? What? That's so like 2014 as
What
well.
do you guys rate yourselves?
I mean, I don't know about a number, but I know I'm not needy, so that's all that matters.
What about you? What would you rate it as a number?
As a number?
Yeah.
When I'm at my best, I'm gonna say an 8.
10.
Why
Once my wig is fresh out of the box and it's still got the silky layer on it. Yeah. Once the glue has gave me a little facelift and pulled me up. Yeah. Once I've de-bloated. Yeah. 10.
Kyra, I've known you since 2017. I've never seen your natural hair.
Swear down.
Yes, you have.
I
You
never
must
seen-
have. Wait, how long have you
When's the last time you saw your natural hair?
Fuck. Right, so I've been wearing hair extensions since. How old are you when you're in year 6?
11.
Yeah.
11. So for my year 6 prom, I was 11,
Hair extension since year 6.
and I had my glue-ins. That was my first ever bit of hair. Glue-ins, and I got obsessed of an addiction. Glue-ins fucked up my hair, had bald patches. Then I went on to box braids. My hair was too weak, and these aunties pulled the fuck out my sides. Stopped that. Then we went to wigs. We went to weave. Then we went to glue-ins. I've had everything done. But what I'm doing is because I got addicted when I was 11. 'Cause I had nice hair, you know.
I wouldn't know.
I don't now, but I had nice hair. And my addiction, that is my addiction. And now I just have like, my hair's like that.
I genuinely couldn't.
At the back.
I don't know what your hair
But
looks
then it's
like.
normal like everywhere else. But like all round here, it's just very short, so that.
Sorry, bro.
I know. Everyone just ripped up my hair. Do you know, it was the glue-ins, and do you know what? I was allergic to the hair glue, so I'd put it on and like it would burn my scalp, you know. And where it's burning my scalp, it's burning from the root of my hair. So bald patches just.
So I see girls, yeah. I don't want to sound like a hater, but like you man just do all this stuff to add to yourself, and it's like a lot of the times your bodies don't even like it. Like you put obviously you man put lashes on. Don't get it twisted.
I don't
Like, it
even
looks
like
nice.
lashes,
It
you
looks
know.
nice. But you man will just do the most, like spend so much money on this just to not
I
look
think
like
lashes
yourself.
is very sad. You know not like little like natural ones, not that. But you know when I was deep in it the other day, funny enough, I saw some girl and it was like pure black and it was bare high. Like it was just one black eyelid like that.
Her
And I
name wasn't
thinking,
Maya K by any chance, was it?
It was Maya. And I was just thinking, like, we all know that's not natural. Like, we do this stuff to ourselves to make it look a bit natural, like, you know. But no one will ever succeed to have big eyes like that natural. And it's just crazy. It's like, whoa. Like, if my ancestry saw that, they'd be like, what the fuck is that?
I'm going to tell you. Who is that, fam? They were like, this
Yeah, what is it?
This
like,
is my descendant.
I mean, I've been guilty of it, but not anymore.
One thing that I think women tend to tell themselves is that they're doing it for guys, right? I hear this all the time. Or I might ask the question, like, why do you have like so much makeup on? Or why are you doing this, that, and the other? Why are you getting things done to yourself? And they turn around and say, men like it. Now, whilst I will agree there's certain things that men might find attractive, that doesn't mean that because they find it attractive, that's what they want. Now, if you were to ask the majority of men, would you wife a porn star? I don't know how many of them are going to say, yeah, I would love to. Now, obviously, there are the Mia Khalifas and the Bella Dangers and all of that who have like got married or get engaged. When I hear that, I just think like, as a man, why on earth would you?
It's not
wife
as a man
that?
though, because you're not a man.
Oh.
It's as a male.
As an individual, why would you even want to be in a relationship with somebody like that? If I was speaking to a girl and she turned around and said to me, oh yeah, by the way, I was a porn star and I did this, I did content, bro, you're getting left there. I can't continue speaking to you knowing that. Because
sex is a massive thing, like, to have it all day, every day, whoop.
And you're plastering yourself all over the internet.
It's not good for your body. It's damaging, like, don't know if I can say the word, but like anal. Like, too much. You know, too much anal. Like, you know how Bonnie Blue, like, 1,000. You know, it's very bad for you. Like, I'm not saying like, here now and again. I'm talking like bang bang, like day in day out with these corn stars. Yeah. You know, it's very damaging.
Yeah, it spreads out, like, stresses your bum hole up. So it makes it hard for you to hold in.
I could only imagine.
But yeah, man. I think it all just goes back to lack of self-love, bro. That's the root of the world's problems.
Self-harm, in a way, I think. Some people use it as.
Is there any more possible? Or there's none?
Just for you, I've got one here.
Gracias.
Denada.
Yeah, man.
Wait, so what are you guys talking about?
We were speaking about like girls like to get obviously like the additions, so like, I don't know, lashes, weaves, like BBLs, Botox, all of that, and we kind of diverged onto like relationships with like sex workers.
Yeah.
And if guys, obviously guys, or the majority of guys wouldn't go for that. But yeah, what was your opinion?
You're talking about, so basically just the extras in terms of like...
Yeah, like why
comparing
girls...
Anything that's not natural, like even from makeup, lip filler, body enhancements,
so
hair.
basically, what do I think of anything that's not natural?
No, like why do you guys do it?
Yeah,
Why do females like do the makeup, do the get... do you know, it depends on the type of female you are. And sometimes... Like, I'll be real, when I go to work, I don't do any makeup. I can't be asked. Like, not even because I can't be asked, but it's like, I don't care. And I feel like it's very much to do with, like, how you feel about yourself internally, but also how you look on the outside as well. If you believe you're truly beautiful with and without, it's like, I feel like that's true confidence.
Yeah.
But usually with me... Like, not speaking for anyone else, personally, when I do my makeup, it's because I want to feel good for myself, not for anyone else, but for myself in terms of, like, Like, that's the thing. It's even going to sound vain, but in terms of, like, you know when you're just walking in the street, you're walking past cars, and there'll be, like, your reflection. You just look, and you're just like, oh, I actually look nice today. It's just more like a self-confidence thing. Like, it's more like a you to you, like a letter from younger self. Like, wow, this is really what I look like when I'm older. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think like with not even just girls, I think guys as well, most decisions people make is because of that external validation at the end of the day. Like, as much as people might be like, no, I'm doing this for myself. Realistically, even if you're 50% doing it for yourself, you're also doing it because you want someone else there. So maybe not say it, but be like, oh yeah, this person looks good type thing.
Yeah.
Like, you don't step out looking bummy because it'll be a bad look to other people. Like, they'll be looking at you like, oh, what's this guy doing type thing. Like, you do it because you want them to see you in a certain way. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. I think it's just when you can't accept that and when you try and hide and be like, no, I'm doing this for myself, I'm not doing it for no improvement, like, you're lying to yourself. But
see that I was gonna say, obviously, I think when it comes to trying to look good and all of that, you can tell yourself, yeah, I'm doing this for myself. But realistically, you can't see yourself. You will never, ever be able to see yourself. Other than looking in the mirror, you can't see yourself. When you step out the house, you're not seeing yourself. It's other people who are seeing you.
No, that is bullshit.
For you to say, I'm doing it for myself, what do you mean by that?
When I say I'm doing it for myself, when I do I've never actually, unless I go out on a date and I do I wouldn't do my everyday makeup. I'll do like, wow, like, I'll do it for the man. But when I'm doing my everyday, day-to-bit, that doesn't make sense. When I'm doing my day-to-day things and I wear makeup, I'm a better person. I'm happy. I'm more confident.
But then why are you happy?
I understand
I
that.
feel that though, because when you look good, you feel good naturally.
Yeah, it's true. When you look good, you feel... You see my toes are not done, yeah, under these Crocs and my socks. My toes are not done, yeah. They're not painted. That's affected my confidence.
Whilst I understand this whole, I want to look da-da-da-da-da, by you saying, I want to look good, right?
Yeah.
You're only going to look good to other people.
But when you feel put together, have you ever bought a new tracksuit and you've worn it?
Yeah.
And you just feel like, you feel nice?
I do, yeah.
But that's also because, I look nice and I feel like other people will also think I look
But I don't
nice
really
as well.
think about other people. Like, I'm quite happy to walk to the shops in my dressing gown.
Same. I've gone to the shops in my pajamas before, and I feel like once you have your own self-perception of yourself, nobody's outside. Whatever nobody thinks of you outside will affect you, because it's very important to have a strong perception of who you are, because that way no one outside can affect how you feel about yourself, and it's so important.
That's true, but I agree with that. Obviously, you should be confident in yourself, blah blah blah. And again, this goes for both guys and girls. So, like, say if everyone else in the world, or forget the world, everyone else, like, whenever you go outside, everyone else just said, "Oh, you look ugly," by the way. Even if you feel like, even if you yourself said, "Oh, I look nice," everyone came to you and told you, "Yo, that fit is not happening." You would not feel good about yourself.
I would.
Screw what everyone else thinks.
I mean, I hear it. Screw what everyone else thinks, but realistically, if
Literally.
it keeps on going through your mind, you don't look good. You don't look good.
I think you're only saying you would because it's not happened to you, and it's probably...
Oh yeah, I've gone out plenty of times and my friend's like, what the fuck?
Your friend, not
I went out one Halloween with my old friends, right? And I thought I looked banging, top dollar. You know, I turned around to go at the bar to go get a drink, and I could hear them, what the fuck is she wearing? What the hell is she wearing?
Your eyebrow didn't raise 1 small centimetre?
No. I thought...
No, but that's good.
That's it.
That's a good thing though, because
I
it means
was
you're healthy.
comfortable with what I was wearing. Okay, I did walk out in like a bodysuit and tights, but fishnets probably was a bit. But again, I was like 17.
See, I'm going to go back to what I said before, right? You as a person, other than looking in the mirror, you will never see yourself. You will never know what you look like.
Look good.
Therefore, you saying, I want to look good, da 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 da, you're only looking good allegedly for yourself, right? Why is it you're gonna do all of these things that are gonna be visible to other people? Because it's not visible to you.
Then how comes when I get my toes done, it's winter by the way, and I'm still wearing my not Converse, my shoes or whatever, and I feel more confident. You lot ain't gonna see my toes, never, unless you pay. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I get it. There's thing. I feel like
I'm like that in my shoes when I'm all like
I feel
fresh.
like
Do you know what I mean?
nails are very benign. Even when I get my hair done, I feel significantly different to myself than when I don't have my hair done.
Yeah.
It was like for today's shoot, I was supposed to get my hair done, but obviously
Please do your Mickey impression.
this is a pre-recorded episode, but it's January 1st, 2026. Happy New Year to everyone. January
Starting
1st, January 1st, there's no hairdressers open, no barbers open. So I jammed that. That's why I've got my hair like this.
Please do your Mickey impression.
That's crazy.
Please, no, it's so good. It's so good. Go on.
Honestly.
Listen,
Come on.
we're only on episode 4. We can't be
You
revealing
can edit
too
it
much.
out. I just want to see it. Just
Everyone, yeah, come on.
Maybe later. But I think that people can feel better about having certain things done, but where it goes over the top, I don't see how it's possible for you to keep saying, yeah, I'm doing it for myself. Clearly, you're
I'm
going
living
over the
proof.
top for other people.
Do you give a fuck? Do you think I give a fuck, if Stacey thinks I'm ugly?
That's probably
In
how Bonnie
Tesco's.
Blue feels. If you're deep in it now, this way you're like the same way you're saying, oh, I don't really care about all these other people. Bonnie Blue probably might feel the same way. Oh, these men are hating on me for all the like stuff that I'm doing, but most of the time I don't care. And I feel like maybe that might be true, but you know what it is? I feel like even me, I'm a guy, but I feel like I care about how I look. Obviously, I know when I feel like I look good, but at the same time, I do it. I don't do it solely for other people's approval, but I also do it because I know when I step out, I feel like other people will say I look good. Like I don't want to step out thinking I look nice and then 5 people be like, "Ah, yo, like Kish, can I go home?" Like that's not looking nice though. Like everyone.
wait, have you ever stepped out of your house looking like, and you felt to yourself, I look bummy?
Probably, yeah. But at the same time,
Did people say anything though, and did it affect how you felt about yourself?
I was probably I would only ever step out of my house looking bummy if I was going to work or if it was a very short trip. I wouldn't go out like somewhere nice, like a club or somewhere to eat and looking like a donut. Like.
Oh yeah, no, of course.
But yeah, no, like, I'd always make sure I look decent.
See, that's a very interesting question, Dia.
Like you always make sure you clean up.
Yeah, of
I have
course.
a friend who shouts strikes. When I go out with him, he always makes the comment, "Why are you dressed so nice?" Even when I've been out with you and Strikes.
Who's that?
Wait, he always makes the
See
comment.
Strikes. You
Have
know
I
who
met
he
him?
is, man. When we've been out together, like we went Riley's, and he said to me, "Oh, why are you dressed like this?"
Oh, I know him about, yeah.
And I'm like, brother, you never know who you're gonna run into. When I step out of my house, I want to look good. Now, I'm not saying I'm looking good for myself, for my own benefit. I want to look good, but the for other people is silent. Whenever you say that, the for other people is silent. You might look good to yourself, but if I think you're lying, if you to say you step out and everyone tells you look ugly, you're not going to feel a type of way, I think you're lying about that. If you step out and you feel good...
But it's happened to me though. Have you
One
had
person-
6 months say, "Oh God, it looks awful. What the fuck is
If
that?"
you go out, right, you're feeling yourself, you're feeling so good, you've put on your best clothes, or if you're a girl, you've got your makeup done to it and it's looking all tea and whatever it is you lot like to say.
That's clock it.
Like it.
If you go out, yeah, and every person you pass tells you you look horrible, you are gonna feel something. You're gonna
100%.
in your stomach, you're gonna feel shit.
Do you know what? I feel like it depends on the type of person you are, because, like, especially with your, what was I gonna say? Wait, what's your name again? Kyra. Yeah. So with Kyra, the type of person that she is, she has a strong perception of herself. No matter what anyone outside of her says about her, she'll still feel confident within herself because that's what she chose to wear today. That's what she feels good in. For example, another example would be when I went to prom, like my sister hired like a makeup artist, everything. The dress was bought beforehand. And like how after my makeup was done, do you know what? It did look good. But part of me and myself, I just felt like, no, this doesn't feel like me. And then even like within the snaps that I've taken and everything, I'm just like, nah, I don't like it. I genuinely didn't like how I looked that day, but I wasn't focused on that. It was like I still went to prom and I was like, I'm going to have fun. I'm here. And it's like I wasn't generally focused. I thought, do you know what? I don't care. I'm here to have fun.
Yeah.
I'm here to just enjoy myself. And how I feel within myself, that's not important right now. What's important right now is the moment. And I feel like when you go places and you don't necessarily feel like yourself, you can still have a good time and feel good. But it just depends on the type of person you are. Because you can go somewhere and you can feel good. You can feel good about yourself. You're thinking, yeah, no, I really like this outfit. And someone in the corner is like, I don't like this outfit. But you don't care. But it just genuinely depends on the type of person that you are.
Yeah.
And if you're going to choose for that person's opinion, deep in mind it's an opinion from a stranger, if you're going to give that power over you, then you can't live your life properly.
Yeah.
Kyra, I got a question for you. So we're gonna flip it now.
Right.
Say you go outside not looking as nice as you thought you would have looked, but now everyone's saying, "Oh, you look really nice." Then again, girls do like to lie sometimes. But say that everyone, like both men and women, are saying, "Oh, you do actually look really nice." Like you put that on.
I know they're
over
lying.
makeup.
So I've had that before. I've looked rough, right? And I've bumped into someone and Tesco goes, "You look well." I've actually, I always say, "No, I don't." I'm very honest. No, I don't. I don't look well. Because I just had a mental breakdown. I've been to Tesco to get some Ben and Jerry's. Do you know what I mean? Like, no, I don't look well. I'm not okay. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not. So I'm just really honest. Like, I know when I look good. I know even when I was fat, I was like, I've lost about 9 stone. You know, like, majority fat people don't like to claim they're fat, even though it's very obvious you are very large. I was the fat person that was like, I'm large and what? I'm very honest. You know, these things, like, yeah.
I used to be fat and
You was never fat. You was never like fat. You was big, not fat. There's a difference between big and fat in my head.
Fluffy.
Yeah, fluffy. Oh, that's a nice word. Fluffy.
Bro, I was fat.
He was fluffy.
You're saying it because back then, you didn't ever see me without clothes on.
Still haven't.
I remember. Okay. You know what I mean, man. When I was back in school and we were changing for games or PE, right?
Had the tits out.
I used to wait until everyone had finished change. I would be talking to the guys. Bear in mind, we used to have games or PE before break or before lunch.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's rushing to get. I would wait till everyone's finished the change, or
I done that.
I would hide, but I would hide my body to change my top.
The one time I done that, I was in primary school and I had stretch marks all up my belly and my back. The girl goes, "Oh, have you been slapped?" She goes, "Have you been slapped?" And I said, "Yeah." Like, I was so embarrassed to say, like, I've got stretch marks. I said, "Yeah, I've been slapped." Next day, mum and dad had to be called in. It was called into the school.
Yo.
Had the social involved.
That's crazy. I don't get why girls don't like stretch marks. I think they're beautiful.
I like.
Back then I didn't,
marks.
but now
Beautiful.
I don't know no different. I've had my whole life. It's just a fucking mark. It's like saying I hate freckles.
Me personally, when I see stretch marks on a girl,
I love it.
more attractive.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Not
More
red
attractive.
ones though.
what do you mean red ones?
I know what you're
Wait,
talking
cut
about.
Cut that out. No.
When I see stretch marks, I definitely look at them like, this is definitely more attractive to me. I say the same about tattoos. I know I've heard people say tattoos are never like a booster. I've heard people say if a woman has tattoos, it's like, okay, cool, you've got tattoos. But I've heard that it's never it's never an addition. For me, if you've got tattoos, straight away more attractive.
Yeah, I'd say the same.
I don't know what, it's just something about having marked skin. It's
Yeah,
like,
I don't know what it is, but I'll say this, not for girls, obviously boys, but like, I don't know what it is. What could it be? What is attractive about it?
I mean,
I couldn't tell you.
me, I got tats like, I don't know. I think it's just like being able to design your own character. I feel like an NBA 2K player, but no, I just like it. I know, but at the same time, some tattoos actually do look meaty. So I'm not gonna say everyone that has tattoos.
Yeah.
You're better.
Not like, you know, I've seen a guy, he was fit, lovely, but guess what? Big chest, all built in the gym, just had mum. Just not even like, no like design, just MUM
You know what, Fairs?
on his tit. But I know it's meaningful, I'm not cussing him for that, but come on.
So that I would disagree. I think anyone who has a tattoo that says mum or dad, they're so generic.
It is.
It's more.
Oh,
if
you
you
love
have
your
a
mum?
if you have a name, understand. But just the like,
Yeah,
every woman who has a child on this planet is called mum.
yeah.
Likewise, every man who has a child,
Wait,
they're
does anyone
called
have
dad.
mum tattoos?
No,
Okay, good. I feel like I offended someone.
even names I could never.
You're not
get
meant to
that
tattoo
tattoo.
the dead, are you?
No, I mean
say
like,
that.
maybe
I've
like the
got-
dates.
My brother, I got him tattooed after he passed. That was my first tattoo as well.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Since then, I've got so many tats right now.
Can I please say something about you? So Josiah had this tag name, and he got it tattooed on his chest. Now he's got a new tag name. You need to scribble it out.
Nah, the reason I'm not. When I got this, the reason I got it is because this guy, he died. This
Okay,
guy,
when you put it like that makes sense.
this is a memorial tat that I got in memory of, because, yeah, as I said, he doesn't exist no more.
MTK.
Anyone who doesn't know who I'm talking about, MTK, Muller the Kid, when he stopped doing music, obviously, it was a sad day. Like,
Even I
a part of me died, literally. So I got it right next to my heart because MTK, he was a persona that I had built up, right? And I went like, as MTK, we went through so much, and I put it in music.
Yeah, you did. To be fair,
And
that was a
I
sad day, you know.
never heard complaints. People used to always talk to me about my music, about like the more deep things that I would speak about. They always used to say to me like, damn, like, you've been through some stuff. And I'd be like, yeah. But I'll be putting on a smile, putting on a facade, and I'll keep it pushing.
What's your new name?
What's my new name?
Yeah,
What do you mean by that?
secret.
That one, my face can never be associated with that name. Just in case I decide to drop some more music, names and faces can't be associated. So
True. I hear you.
I'm not gonna put that
That
one
was a
out
sad day. I remember you called me. You said, "Yep, I'm deleting all my tunes." I said,
there. Last week I had a guest on who I have a couple songs with. She was slating me for the way I did it. She was slating me, saying like, "Oh, like, how could you just delete our songs?"
"You not just
and
ripped it from yourself. You ripped it to everyone around you."
I was going like, it was personal reasons as to why I deleted my music. But listen, if you were a fan or you want to hear old school MTK, shout me, and I might send you an unreleased or two.
I'm like your Iron Man, bro. I'm like, what's the secret identity going around? Like, it's crazy. But yeah,
Yeah, it literally is that. For anyone who doesn't know me for when I was doing music, they don't know what my music was or anything. You won't be able to find it anymore. But Dia knows me for my music. Obviously, Kyra.
You make music as well, don't you?
Yeah.
Dia has a beautiful voice.
Singing, not like-
voice.
Thank you.
Singing.
Yeah, singing.
Oh, nice.
She has a beautiful voice.
Oh, wow.
I've heard her perform a good few times.
Really?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That genuinely means a lot because it's like,
Listen, gotta
You
give
don't-
credit where credit's due.
thank you. No, but it generally means like a lot in terms of like, I feel like when, just even with compliments in terms of like when people are like, yeah, no, your voice is sick, da, 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 da. It's just like, I feel the need to just be like, yeah, no, thank you. Like I genuinely appreciate it because it's like, you went out of your way, you used your time, your breath to tell me that you rate my voice. Like you you mess with something that I do. And it's like, it means a lot. Because it's like, when I started singing when I was 3, and I started singing in church, mainly because of my dad. And it just felt like my singing journey started with God. And it's like, even though I make secular music, I genuinely want people to feel like when I sing, when people hear my voice, I want them to feel like a soul. But it's like a good spirit around them, if that makes sense.
That's powerful, man.
Yeah.
I'm really not trying to glaze too much here, but honestly, when I listen to your music, I just feel different. Like,
And that's
I don't know how
really
to-
rare because
Yeah.
only certain people can. Well, for me, I know. That's crazy.
You hear it, yeah.
That
Obviously,
power.
the music is everywhere. You listen to music all day, every day. But to
Yeah.
actually hear someone's voice, hear someone's song, and feel something is rare. But I definitely
Who's
I do
done that
feel
for
that.
you? Any big artists?
Big artists. Old school DBE. When I say old school, I'm talking
I hear you.
Kitchen Kings.
I know
old
what you mean.
Kitchen
I
Kings
hear,
type
Yeah.
I hear you.
I used to listen to DB and think like, wow.
I was a DB fan. I went to his
Wow.
concert. I was like, yep, done it all now. Next. Who's the next artist I'm obsessed with?
So I went to his concert. I went to their concert last year, and I wasn't a fan of the whole album. Obviously, when you do a concert, you don't just sing from the album that's the most recent. I wasn't a fan of their whole album, whereas before, I used to have add their whole album to my playlist. Nowadays, when I hear whether it's Young Ads or both of them together,
I
and
can't lie.
drops a song,
Their new music is.
I listen to it and I'm disheartened. They had a concert recently.
Yeah.
The album that this concert was for, I listened to the album. Only one of those songs ended up on my playlist, and that one song that
Same.
ended up
Wait, what was it?
with Lil TJ, Wrongs. That was the only one that I was like,
Wait,
actually,
what was your
fuck with
song?
this.
I can't remember. But I know if I heard it, I'd know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
One of
speaking
them
about
ones.
music, I want to shout out my boys, Artists and SP, really one on Spotify. But yeah, for me, I'd say, I think only gospel music can actually like move me like that. Because most music, obviously, I like a lot of music, and a lot of music is really nice to me, but something that can move me, be like, maybe not to tears, but like, yo, I'm connecting with this.
Yeah.
I feel like only, even gospel, not even every gospel can do that. Only certain songs can actually do that. But yeah, now first, like, for Josiah to be like, yeah, music does something that I'm gonna have to check that one out. So.
You definitely
Yeah,
should.
definitely.
Yeah.
I'm
Wait, so
intrigued.
who's your favourite gospel artist?
You know what it is? It changes every like 2 months.
I guess like that.
Who's my most recent? There was a live performance. I have to go on my phone because I can't pronounce his name properly.
Man,
But Noel, the live performance. Let me see if I can find it. If my phone decides to work. Just type up Noel, He Is Born live
he is one.
by Timothy something. It was a really, really good like song. It will probably be on my top 5 like for my raps next year, I'll be real. But
Wait,
yeah,
he is born.
Noel, He Is Born, yeah. Let's see if I can find
Wait,
it.
when did it come out?
You know what it is? I think the original song came out maybe 2022, 2023, but I think every year on Christmas, they have like the album that they do and they just like kind of repeat. I think last year was like an orchestral version. Like, you know how what Ashaki did? They did like that type of thing. So yeah.
Yeah, I've got
No, it's true though. Like, I feel like gospel music. Wait, it's that one, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's it. What's it? Timothy Prophet and Stanage, yeah.
Okay.
Man, listen to it.
Gospel music definitely has like a soul to it in terms of like you can feel a spirit, and it's like you feel more connected to God in terms of like low key. It just feels like you're building your relationship with God even to be even closer towards Him.
So I've got 2 of the most religious people I've had on the show so far sitting next to each other, coincidentally. Then we've got Kyra, who recently just purchased the Bible. So shout out Kyra.
Congrats, man. But you know what it is? I don't like to call myself religious because I can say this, but then people might know me for something that I've done type thing. Like, Because religious is, I think you're following a bunch of rules that you've read from somewhere, blah blah blah, which obviously is good to follow, like the rules, like the laws, blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, I think it's more important to build that personal relationship with God, because more time when you do that, when you actively focus on getting closer to like Jesus and that, you'll not want to do certain things that much anyways, rather than be like, oh yeah, I shouldn't lie, I shouldn't do this, shouldn't do that, because more time you're just putting bare pressure. Like it's human
a lot
nature.
of pressure, but you need to remember that God gave you free will to do what you want to do.
Yeah, literally. And I feel like with that as well, when someone tells anyone not to do something, your first instinct is like, oh, let me just do this type of thing. So
No, but do you know what? Within doing and within making mistakes, you learn.
yeah, actually.
And you move forward to be better than you was before. Because the you before probably made mistakes. The you now would probably be like, no, I made the mistake. And this it led me to here. And I don't want to be in that position anymore. So instead, I'm just going to go in a different direction.
But yeah, at the end of the day, like Christianity is like, it's a long journey. It's not something that you'll change overnight. And I feel like one thing I will say, I was probably one of them people as well. Christians can be super, super judgy, like especially when people are new to their faith. Like you get one thing wrong, it's like, no, you shouldn't be doing that. Because more time, no one's perfect, and there's certain things people can grow you about that you've done. Yeah. So I feel like
there's always something. So I feel like
there's
that's
always
quite.
something.
I've seen recently on TikTok, obviously we've just had Christmas time, I've seen a Christian creator who was really getting onto Muslims, particularly in the UK, because in the UK is a country where we're a Christian country. There's a lot of Muslims who, I don't want to say who celebrate Christmas, but Christmas is, how do I put it? Christmas is like British tradition, right?
Christmas ain't even a religious thing, you know. It's
nowadays it's not.
Yeah.
So for Christmas to be a British custom, right? Naturally, it's something you're gonna end up following. For example, in schools, you've got Christmas everywhere. Muslim kids are going to school and they're seeing this. They're getting engaged. I do not see a problem with someone engaging in a different culture.
Do you know what it is? It's racists coming off racist. Would you even say racist? What would the word be?
Well, racist squared or xenophobic.
I want to say racist. Like, what's the word?
But the thing is, it's not come from a place of racism. It's come from a place of, this is our culture, and you're claiming a different culture.
But it's the people that say it
involved.
that despise Muslims. Like, I've flicked through all the videos, and it's always people that preach, they did this, that, like the most maddest things that I won't say, but it's always them people. It's a certain category.
I don't see
Everyone
a problem
else is alright.
When you're in a Christian country and the country has dedicated holidays to celebrate certain things, naturally, you're going to have Easter off, you're going to have Christmas off. What are you going to do? Just sit and twiddle your thumbs? You're going to get involved, you're going to be a part of it. Even last year was the first year that London lit up for Ramadan.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, beforehand, they never had like how we have the Christmas lights all around Central and that.
Really? The first time?
For the first time that they did it like for Ramadan, to celebrate Ramadan, or it might have been the year before.
Oh my God, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
For it to be the first time, it's like, cool, now Britain are getting engaged with Muslim faith, Muslim culture. I didn't really see as many complaints when it was that than I've heard about Muslims now getting involved with
people are
Christian
just bored
culture.
sometimes.
Yeah, literally just bored. It's social
some
media,
people
man.
are bored, isn't it?
It's the social media that we're talking about. Like, people are too involved in something that won't concern them.
Yeah.
Because if people are celebrating something, as long as it's not like hurting you, let them do them. Like,
I think people need to focus on finding a job in Indeed and sit and go, I think, fuck off. Find a job, ground yourself.
Literally.
Oh, you see, when it comes to, you just unlocked a memory for me. I don't know if it was last year or 2 years ago, there were some protests that went on. Basically anti-black people protests. One guy travelled from Harlow to, I can't remember the name of the place, somewhere far. I think it was like a 4 or 5 hour journey to be involved in this protest. Now, when you look at the guy who travelled, he was, middle-aged, bold.
They're always middle-aged and bold,
I
swear.
see one individual,
Potbelly.
no teeth,
Yeah.
travelled far, very far to protest against black people. And I just feel like,
It can never be that deep, man.
it literally, like, what? But I was about to say he took a day off work. He probably doesn't have a job, but he took a day of his time to travel.
So instead of eating fish and chips and reading the newspaper and chilling, as old men do, he's gone to this.
Community.
To just community hate, literally, to protest against black people. And I'm just like,
Bro, even
what do you
this
mean
year,
by that?
What's it called? I remember I was driving, like, I can't remember, it was near North, it was around North Greenwich area. Like, you know, I think there was like some other process on that this year. I wouldn't say they're anti-black, but there definitely has a hint of racism, xenophobia. Like, they were just obviously putting like the English flag everywhere, like vandalizing everything. I'm like, bro, you might not go into that highway where you could easily get hit by cars just to do this and be like, oh, get out of our country. And more time, your country was built on the collective efforts of ethnic people. More time, we probably did more for this country than you man did, if you think about it. Like, if it wasn't for our labour, our ideas, our culture coming into your country, you man would not have what you have. If the English team, half of these men are mixed race, half of these men are like light skinned. You know what I'm saying? Like, you man, obviously they haven't really won anything in a while, but if it was just straight like white people, you would not have got that far as you have. I really don't get why people hate other people. Like, it's baffling to me, honestly.
What's your opinions on the flags?
I think it's like, bro, I think it's more just you're bored. So like, as you were saying, just get a job, bro. Like,
They've done it backwards. So like, they're waving all these flags, but now if you wave a flag, you're racist. So I don't understand.
Dio, I know you live like, well, not trying to say where you live, but the area you live, have you seen these British flags, like England flags, painted everywhere? I think in London it's a lot different, but in Essex in particular,
In Essex.
But I don't know why. Because now if you do it, everyone just thinks you're fucking
like,
racist.
I've seen so many, like, I'm talking every roundabout where I live.
There's just
Every roundabout.
Wait, where do you live?
Where do I live?
Yeah. Would you not say it's more like an outside of London thing?
What I think is London is so diverse that you won't see it here.
Yeah.
Compared to
countries,
when you go to the
steps.
outside of Essex,
I don't
Hertfordshire.
think you'd see that in Finsbury Park.
Yeah,
you wouldn't
nah,
see that.
bro, there's probably more ethnic people than white people themselves.
It's like,
in London, look at you like, bro, what you doing now?
Yeah.
it's a lot more
I
diverse
can't
in
lie,
London.
I get it. Like, you're proud. I get it. Just looks fucking awful in every single lamppost. It looks awful. It looks butters. We can't wave our flag, so let me just slap everything
But it's a thing
on.
where
It
I've
looks
never,
awful.
me personally, I've never been walking down the street and seen that ethnic flag is just flying about.
Innit?
It doesn't happen. So it's like painting this flag, it's become like a way for, I feel like it's like covert racism. It's not even covert, it's overt, but
it is.
it's like, it's a way to try and be racist, but
Without
not
actually saying nothing. Literally
exactly.
trying to hide it, fam.
Or even like going to these protests, you're going to protest with people that are saying send every immigrant back
Yes.
to. When you get sick and you book an appointment at your GP,
Thank you. Bro.
it's not John Smith that's seeing you.
No.
It's Mr. Dr.
It's
Patel.
Dr.
Like,
It's
Patel
Patel.
that's seeing you.
It is.
When you say, I've asked the question to many white people. Oh, what's your favorite British cuisine? They tell me curry. What do you mean curry?
That's not British. You know what I'm saying?
British.
That's not British,
come
fam.
Do you know what? I remember there was a protest. I don't know if anyone's heard about the Bell Hotel situation.
Oh, yeah.
Anywho, massive protest, whatever. You know, all them man went for a Chinese afterwards.
And I remember there was one in London. They all stopped in Borough Market to have all of these ethnic takeaways, all of these ethnic on their way to protest about immigrants.
It's insane. You know what it
It's
is?
delusional.
They don't actually hate us. They're just bored, and I feel like I think it's just jealousy as well. Realistically,
It is.
because oftentimes the points that they'll be making at we're taking your jobs. We only get the jobs by being qualified enough to do so. I'm also more time like the thing with like hiring. Yeah, if a white person apply for the same job with the same credentials, you're more likely to get it anyway. So if you actually had the qualifications, you get it over us.
That is
So
facts.
you complaining
That's
that
facts.
you just dropped out of school at what 14, and now you're complaining, oh yeah, we're taking your jobs because
Yeah.
no one else was there to work them. So
The other thing I'll say is a lot of jobs that many people don't want to do, who's getting them? Immigrants.
bro, is
They
they want to
want
Polish people?
They
like-
come to the country and they're gonna joke. How many
Exactly.
anybody who orders on Amazon regularly, I've rarely seen a white British Amazon delivery driver.
Not
They
once.
are all from out of this country.
And
Without
even
them,
like Uber.
Yeah, exactly. Uber.
Uber
the Bossman
especially.
shops, and most restaurants that you
Do
go
you know
to.
what? I've come to realise it's all the important things we all need in life.
Even fish
It's
and
not even
chips.
It's the
Most fish and chip
Yeah.
shops that I've been to are run by Chinese.
Bro,
Most fish and chip shops that I've been to are run by
I would say
Chinese.
Chinese. I'll say for me, what I've seen is
No, the
Indian,
one near me is Turkish.
Asian. Yeah.
It's
Turkish,
not
Asian.
British.
yeah,
I've
exactly.
rarely
it's
seen
not
a
white
British-
at the end of the day. Like,
British,
You can't
Chinese,
live
It
or
is,
Butchers.
it's mad.
The butchers. There's not one English butchers, more from what I know.
And these men have the audacity to say, "Oh, go back, bro." There'll be a recession if we can't. I'm sure
if all immigrants did go back home,
Do you know what? We all should go back home and then leave these
I
lots
would love to
struggling.
go back
I
home.
can't. I don't think I want to go back to Nigeria right now, still. But
Oh, yeah.
but no, literally, there would actually be a recession because there wouldn't be enough qualified people doing the jobs that they hate us for doing. Like,
yeah.
it doesn't
Leave
make
them
sense.
with nothing. That's what we should do.
Yeah, in
Leave
fact,
with me.
if you want to send us back home, send us the equivalent of all the resources you stole from us back when you brought us here in the first place. Then we'll cut and we'll be happy. Because, bro, yeah, man.
Oh, no.
I feel like this whole conversation of like immigration, to me, I find it funny because I personally don't see any problem with someone who's not from here coming here. Like, and I don't care whether you've come from a worse country or not. If you've come to this country, I'm gonna embrace you the same way. Like, if I go to another country, I'm gonna expect to, be welcomed with open. I'm not gonna expect to go to another country and
Exactly.
experience racism or people saying, "Oh, leave the country." Da 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 da. Like, whether you came here legally, illegally, to me, it doesn't make any difference. I don't
Just
care.
there for
And then
Prime
do you know what
Minister.
people say? Oh, but stuff like, and this and that.
It's always things that don't really.
There will always
don't
be
really
R
mean
going
anything
about.
to you.
Taking the immigrants out, it's not going to stop R. It's not. It's going to get worse, if anything.
One thing that I've heard as well a lot is the amount of money that gets spent on immigration and stuff.
Yes.
So when I hear that, it's coming from people who are claiming benefits, who aren't working, and I just look like,
And who can probably work anyways.
and I just look like, what is really the problem with an immigrant coming to this country and working? You don't want the job,
I think
otherwise
it's
you'd have the
jealousy.
job. So what's the difference?
It's jealousy, innit?
It is.
It has to
100%.
be. Definitely, yeah.
100%. They have nothing going for themselves, and we do. So it's like, oh, let's just hate on these guys. But that's their own, man.
Bless them. We hope you found the help you need.
I'm not gonna lie, I've had a very good discussion with you lot today.
Yeah, it's been good,
This was a great debut for me, I think. I enjoyed myself. You guys were cool.
No, especially because this is my first podcast. I liked it. It was nice. It just felt like a calm,
it's just
clean
conversation.
conversation with
Yeah.
friends.
Well, I'm glad to have had you guys on. I'll definitely invite you all back. Obviously, Carrie, you've been here before. You come back, and I know
See
you're
you
gonna be
next
here in the future. So it's always nice. I love hearing other people's perspectives. Obviously, I'm a very opinionated person, and I have obviously different perspectives. I've grown up studying sociology, criminology, law, politics. I've got this insight from different lenses. I know what it's like to look at things differently. I don't just look at things from my point of view. I look at things through different perspectives, different points of views. So when I get guests on the panel, obviously I want to come and hear different points of views, different perspectives. I want to hear what you guys think about the world. Literally, the reason I started this podcast is because I'm always having these types of conversations, and I want to hear other people's opinions. Kyra knows me and her spent countless hours on the phone just talking.
I'm surprised we've not argued.
See, I don't argue with my friends. To the point of an argument, it's never happened, and I feel like arguments happen more in female and female friendships than male and male friendships.
100%.
Yeah, definitely.
100%.
All male female friendships as well. Like I've never really argued with like my male friends, but female friends will go back and forth with time.
Do you know what I've learned about males is that they're pretty much straightforward. So it's like that's why they don't have. There's not that many like confrontations or because you guys say how you feel. With females, it's very like, oh, do you know what? I don't want to hurt her by saying this, but this is how I feel.
Yeah.
And it's like, because from female to female, you know how you'd feel if someone was to tell you this. It's just more about like how you take in information, I guess.
That's childish though, in my opinion, because like you'll never grow. You'll never like, you'll never
It's
grow
true.
as a person if you can't have
If you
any
can't
sort of
handle
conflict.
criticism is everything, because it's like it's more like most people, like even boys, girls, everybody, you should just see it as an opportunity to improve on something maybe that you're not doing so well in or excelling in, if that makes sense. Like, because if your friend's upset about something, it's more like you'd ask them, what can I do to make you feel more comfortable, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, not make you feel more comfortable, but like.
But I hear you. If when you're in a friendship, if one of you aren't feeling right, naturally the rest of you are gonna want to support
Yeah, it's like
that
if
person.
something feels off, I'd rather you tell me something feels off rather than just not speak to me for like a week or 2 weeks and then come to be like, oh, I've had a problem with da-da-da-da and so and so. And I was like, if you told me this earlier, we could have just resolved it there and then. Versus longing it out for like 2-3 months. It's just longer.
You know what it is with that? There was a question that you had in your poll, something that I think something that's like overrated or whatever, something like that. I feel like again, I wouldn't say this is like a universal experience, but oftentimes when people be like, "Oh, are you all right?" and you say you're not, what now? Realistically, because with most things, with most things, what can you actually do?
It's
One
true.
question that nobody actually answers truthfully
Yeah,
is,
I'm
are
saying
you
I'm
okay?
fine, because if I'm
And
not,
you just say,
say
I'm
it,
fine.
yeah,
But if I'm not,
I'm
what
good.
are you going to do about it?
No, you.
I'm a terrible one
I'm gonna
actually.
start doing that in the new year.
Because it's just gonna be awkward.
No, you.
There's something where
No, but at least you're being honest.
Yeah,
No, I'm
exactly.
not fine, but what about you?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
but
you're
you know
not
what it
fine
is?
too? Let's not be
I'm
fine
allowed to
together.
be not fine.
No, you know what- but you know
I don't
what it is?
need you to fix me.
So as I said, I do physiotherapy, innit? So I've had a couple placements, and part of like treatment is speaking to the patient. One thing I've learned that actually having a conversation with someone is sometimes just as good as interventions.
Yeah.
But sometimes you'll be asking like, "Yo, like, how have you been since the last time I seen you?" And then they just go on the tangent. It's like, "Oh yeah, I don't know, my dog died," or "I'm having mental health problems," and it's like, "Oh, I don't know what to do." Like, you want to
sometimes it's uncomfortable when you don't know what to say.
Yeah.
I feel like that's
realistically, what can you do?
It's
in that
true.
moment? You can't
As a-
real life their dog.
You know what it is? As a physio, the most I can do is just refer you to mental health. Like that's it. Or I can be like, "Oh, that's sad." But the thing is, I can't dwell on it because you've come in for treatment, and I can't be like, "Oh, yo,
Yeah.
sorry about that, bro." Like,
But the most you can do for them is be a listening ear.
Yeah, be there
and
for them.
Be there for them. Like
I'm
in
the
terms of
worst
like,
person when it comes to that. I'll never forget. I'll never forget. I'm so sorry. I was young and I'm just the worst person for it. I met this new friend, went out for a coffee, went out for a drink, whatever. And she's on the phone, she walked off from me. And then when she came back, I was like, "You right?" She goes, "No, my nan died." I burst into fucking tears. I burst into tears in a laughing way. And she slapped me around the face and left me in central
but you know
London.
what it is? There's a way of saying stuff like that though, because I would laugh as well. Like,
Yeah, because
You
it's
can't
the way it come out. So I was like,
delivery
"You
is important.
Nan's dead." I was like, "Ooh."
bro.
You can't. There's
wait,
some
but is
things
it
you
the
can't
way that
just
she
say.
said it that made you react that way?
Yeah, because when she was on the phone, she didn't look upset. Like, "You've just found out your nan's died." You know, she's very close to her nan. Very.
Yeah.
She looked fine. I was looking at her. She came over. I was like, "You right?" "Yeah, nan's dead." I was like,
It's, you know what, it's the fact that she said it so casually. Though.
"Yeah, like, oh, nan's died, isn't it?"
And I feel like some people, the way
And
they
but that's not nothing casual. That is
Yeah.
not casual.
I was laughing. How can she?
You can't just say that casually.
I feel like some people, the way you process trauma as well is just like maybe just having like a random thing, like a laugh as well. Me, you can't come to me random. You have to like ease me into it. You can't be like, oh yeah, can't lie, man's broke, or yeah, man,
Yeah, you got to ease me in, yeah.
I swear down. Because at first I was just thinking you're joking, but then like I'll be like, oh, it's serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, bro. Like, I don't know. There's certain things that you just have to have tact when you say it, or just don't say it to me anyways. Because what can I actually do for you? But I feel like a bad friend now. But yeah, no, realistically, what can I actually do for you?
He's a changed man.
There's definitely there's some things where you ask these such questions just ask
a courtesy.
them. It's not. Yeah, tell me there's a problem, because when they tell you, it's like, yeah, I don't know what to respond to that,
man,
or
headbang got
I
that,
don't
bro.
know what to even do.
Do you not do that to your
No, but
friends?
what can you do?
I just be like, yo, what are you saying,
Not
bro?
really.
And they be like, yo, what are you saying? And we just continue.
No, but
on.
I've been through a situation where my friends told me she's gone through a mazza in terms of like, I'm not even going to disclose what happened, but let's just use the example of, cool, my nan's died. And genuinely, I didn't know what to do in terms of like, she put it on me like it was my responsibility that it happened. And
It's difficult.
it's difficult because it's like you're
difficult.
just thinking, I genuinely want to be there for you as a friend. Like, I've loved you for this amount of time. Like,
Yeah.
we're friends. I don't want you to be going through this hurt, but genuinely, there's nothing I can do at
Even
this
being
point.
friends with a person.
Yeah.
When I lost my brother, I was in year 8. I've gone into school. The one thing that I needed from my friends wasn't to talk about it. It was business as usual. Sometimes when you go through something,
You just need
you
normality.
you need things to just go on as normal. You don't want to be able to. You don't
Yeah,
want to
go
focus
on
on
as
other stuff.
normal,
You
yeah.
want to focus on other things, because when you're going through stuff, obviously everyone knew what had happened, and I feel like for my friends it might have been a bit awkward to ask me about it, but it was a thing where I needed business as usual, and that's what I got.
You just
There were
wanted life
times where-
to just move on as the way it was.
There were times where I got a bit upset or a bit emotional, left class or whatever it is. I've come back, and we don't dwell on it too much. Like, you good? Yeah, I'm cool. Continue. I feel like every friendship is different. In your friendship, within your friendships, you know what the boundaries are. You know, like, if my friend is feeling this way, this is how we go about it. There's some
Sometimes
people
you don't need
who-
to be smothered.
Exactly.
You know, when like you're
Sometimes-
holding back your tears, someone goes, "You're right," and it's just like,
Yeah.
"Don't ask," and then they
Yeah.
hug you. It's like, ah.
Yeah. I feel like, just in a friendship, you just gotta know your friends. And I think when you're in a friendship, you do know your friends, so you know naturally how to respond.
Yeah, that's true.
If it's ever too awkward, don't be afraid to just say to the person, listen, I'm not gonna lie, I'm at a loss for words right now. I don't know what to say. Like, there's no shame in that. I've done it before where I've been told a mad thing, and I just say, listen, I'll be honest, I don't know where to go from. Sometimes, I know, Kyra, the first time you were here, you said silence is more mature than explaining yourself. And I think a lot of the times someone's told me something and I'm a bit quiet, or I might just
But
brush
like,
it because
if you don't know what to say, generally just voice that to them. Just say, I'll be real, I genuinely don't know what to say, but whatever you're going through, like,
just
happy
know
to-
I'm here for
Yeah.
you. Kind of thing. Yeah.
And it's like, but that's as far as you can go. You can't go above and beyond your expectations, because there's only so much you can do for yourself.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, every human being, we all live our own individual lives. So, and that's not to say you won't be there for them as a friend, because you will be.
Yeah.
But there's only a certain extent that you can be there for them. Like, you can't push yourself to your limit just in order for this person's life to be okay,
Yeah.
because you can only do so much.
But like, this has been a
Sorry, I've got the giggle. Hold on. Sorry.
conversation gets deep and Kara starts laughing. Yeah, I feel like this has been a beautiful, beautiful note to end on. Just lastly, before I do my roundup, does anyone have any last things that they want to say to me or say to the audience? Any last takeaways, anything like that?
Not really, man. If anything, I'll just repeat what I said. Shout out my boys, Artist and SP, that Really Want on Spotify. I think it's on SoundCloud as well, but check them out. Next Up Store. And me personally, if there's anyone out there that has any like healthcare opportunities, shout me. I think my social should be like there as well. I'll be there to talk. But yeah, it was nice being on this podcast.
Wow, I'm very glad you guys enjoyed yourself. That makes me happy. Obviously,
Yeah, it's always fun.
I enjoy speaking to people. I enjoy hearing other opinions, as I said. So yeah, literally listening to you lot, engaging with you lot, having a conversation, it's been pleasant. So anytime you guys want to come back on, you know the website, whatdoyoumeanbythat.com/apply, put in an application or just message me literally, and I will definitely have all three of you back on another episode. So I guess last thing that I want from you guys, especially you, Dia, is a self-promo, self-shout-out. Just promote whatever it is you want. You got 30 seconds. I definitely want you to promote your music. So tell them where to find you. Tell them what platforms you're on, what your name is, everything.
Keeping it short and sweet. On Spotify, iTunes, all music streaming platforms, dialavaud. If you guys want to listen to my music, just dialavaud, dialavaud.
Thank you very much.
And socials as well, sorry. That's it.
No problem. Kish, chat to me.
Yeah, I think I've shouted out my people that I want to shout out.
Private money is.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm not, bro, they might as well give me that 10% commission at all this promo that I'm doing. But yeah, no, you better work with my people them.
Kyra, go
Same
ahead.
as last time. My TikTok, Kyra X Narelle. That's it. And my Instagram. Why are you laughing?
No.
Sorry, what's funny?
I love you, Kyra, man. My nigga. Bro, that brings me to the end of another episode. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you for joining me. It has been very pleasant, I must say. I've enjoyed myself. I'm going to be back here next week, naturally. Every Thursday at 5 p.m. episode will drop. So if you're listening for the first time now, come back next week. Thursday, 5 p.m. episode will be out. As for my guests, thank you very much for coming. And obviously, while I'm speaking about guests, if you are interested, if you've heard something you like, something you don't like, if you want to join in the conversation, either message me on Instagram at what do you mean by that pod, WDYM for what do you mean, or go onto the website WDYMbythat.com or .co.uk. It will bring you to the same site. Message me on TikTok, anywhere, find me, even at my personals _Josiah with 2 eyes. Everything is going to be linked in the description. If you want to jump on the podcast, if you want to join the conversation, I will let you. I obviously want to give people the platform to say what they want to say, bring what they want to bring to the table, and I'm happy to have anyone on. Who have we mentioned today? Bonnie Blue, if you're listening, somehow, some way, we want to get you on the podcast. So let's make that happen.
No, sorry. Bonnie Blue and the last man in the line.
Yeah.
It was.
If we can find that last man in the line, yeah, we want to hear what it was like and what made you even think to go and do that. But
wearing all in white suit sitting next to him.
I want to thank my guests for showing up and standing on their opinions. And speaking of guests, to everyone watching or listening at home, if you've got a hot take that you're ready to defend or a story you think deserves to be heard, I'm giving you the platform to do that. Apply to be on the show at whatdoyoumeanbythat.com/apply. My goal is to reach as many people as possible, so share it with your friends and your family. Share with someone you think argues too much or someone who you think just doesn't argue enough. My name is Josiah, and this is What Do You Mean By That.
See, but now is that brutal honesty or is that hate? But when you're trying to sleep, don't you pretend to sleep first? So before you're the influencer.
Yeah.
Wait a sec.
And then sometimes after school, she'd undress me. Shower me. What's
you
everyone's
mean, man?
most embarrassing story?
You want me to put out to the internet? Bro.
Have you ever sat on the
I
toilet
guess in
backwards
some
and had a
prank or
shit?
some shit. Huh?